Hello?
Hello?
Oh man,
Hey!
6 people on here.
This thing on?
So weird.
I think it's on. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Why are there 6?
Why are there 6? Chad, why would there be 6?
Who's
How's
this
everybody doing? Good?
clown in the bottom left?
I don't know. He's not even sitting close to his camera. Look at him. He's slouching.
I have not seen Chad in a long time. Hello, Chad.
Did he have that? Oh, there we go. That's real slouching. Did he have that like goatee look going on last time?
Chad had no facial hair the last time I saw him.
Wow.
Been a hot second.
Yeah.
All right. Jake, by the way, nice hat. It's just very simple this week.
Yeah,
But
no.
I'll take it. Gotta keep it
He's
going. Keep it
running out of
rolling.
fancy ones.
There's tons of hats. I'm gonna start shipping you some of my old ones.
Yeah, just send them to the P.O. box.
You got it. No problem. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Discord and Signal, a multi-arc Starfinder adventure following the crew of the Indefatigable as they travel through the drift in search of, or merely stumbling upon, by accident, a myriad of adventures. I am Aaron, the GM with the sole responsibility of killing the characters, including Co, played by Alex.
Indeed. Hello.
Luna, played by Abe.
That's me.
Twick, played by Caleb.
Oh, that's me.
Lisk, played by Jake.
Hey, yo, what up?
And Sedona17, guest played by Chadwick.
Hello.
Chadwick Boseman.
Oh my god, we
I
finally
am
got him.
Sedona.
Last time on the Discord and Signal, after fighting through knee-high electronics and trash and killing a group of nihilistic draeliks, the crew of the Indefatigable faced off against a spellcaster, clearly their leader, before he ran to the back of the salvage yard in an attempt to escape. Upon reaching the scrap heap piles, the crew ran into some scary-looking entropy slugs that nearly ended their rescue mission entirely. And after dealing with the slugs, the crew battled it out with the Mystic, ending his life the way he would have wanted, before setting off an avalanche trap near a clearly secret door. Ascending a 15-foot ladder into a secret room, the crew found a cred stick with the note, "A Sardat's Advance," attached to it, a computer with coordinates to Aurelos, and a grainy video of the Mystic, now identified as Skraelin, talking with, who appeared to be, Zolan Ulivestra. Most importantly, crew found Hassachir, alive but unconscious. As the crew was taking a final look around before escorting Hassachir out, a call came in with good news from Dr. Fielk. Also, Co mistakenly entered a room very, very rapidly. Luna!
It wasn't a mistake. It was on purpose.
Much on purpose.
Luna set off a rather large trap, which hurt a lot of people.
Yep.
Twick introduced a virus to distract and scare the draeliks. And Lisk took pot shots from a distance. Surprise, surprise.
Oh,
Also, Sedona was laying on a bed somewhere in Outpost said. Anyway, let's take us back to where we were, which was at Third Eye Salvage. We can go back over because it has been a few weeks since we played, so if you guys would like to go back over what we talked about last time, we can definitely do that here.
deleted videos and Zolan Ulvestra and
Muscular
whatnot.
black box.
Oh yeah, the black box.
So,
We didn't figure out what that is.
no, it's just sitting there. That's about it. And if you remember, you did find the coordinates to Aurelos, and you did find that grainy video of them talking. You also found a cred stick on the ground with the note, "The Sardat's Advance," attached to it.
And we found videos of ourselves.
Oh, yes, you did find videos of yourselves as well, walking around just Outpost Z, kind of watching you with notes on your abilities.
So, Mr. Ulivestra has all of our deeds. And Hassachir's poisoned? Blue something?
Yes, Hassachir has been poisoned, and I'm pretty sure, Twick, you got kind of up close and were looking. You think that he has been poisoned by Blue Winnis.
That's right.
Yeah, so what you can do from this is he can be awoken if he receives a successful remove affliction spell or similar magic. Sadly, you don't have any mystics at the moment. Alternatively, he can be moved from the unconscious state to the weakened state if he's able to sleep for a short period of time.
I don't remember who all has rolled on this cube. I'm pretty sure I did.
I'm pretty sure you and Twick have.
Okay.
Sorry, you and Lisk.
think-
No, Twick. You and
I
Twick
don't
have
know.
rolled.
Because I used my roll culture for tech,
Mhm,
and
mhm,
I rolled a 2
mhm.
or something.
I'm wondering if do we think we could disconnect it and later reconnect it with no issues?
That's why I wanted to roll on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, engineering check or mysticism check.
Funny.
I can roll engineering if I didn't last
Okay.
time.
Yeah, you guys are staring at this cube. It's just sitting behind the computer. Engineering.
Easy,
There it is.
not even hard.
There it is.
34.
Do better
34
than
from
that.
Lisk. Yeah, actually, you get the sense that it's not transmitting data. It's just almost like it's connected to the computer in not like a transmission sense, like almost like a key.
Oh.
Oh.
Huh. Okay.
Does it give access to some, like, internet?
Not that you can tell. Not that you can tell. It looks like it's just. Again, you don't really know because it's all you can see is you're just watching it. It's kind of glowing, or it's not glowing. It's kind of the inverse. It's like sucking all of the light out of the space around it, and it just looks like it's almost connected to the back of the computer, just kind of sitting there.
A key? You mean like a?
You get the sense
What-
that it
what's
like
that mean?
it connects to the computer, like almost unlocks it.
Okay. Like a security key almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Physical
It's
passcode.
kind
I'll
of extra.
give you
but
this.
okay.
I'll give you this. Because you rolled a 34, you get the sense that when you activated this computer, you didn't actually need to do much to bypass the firewall because somehow it was already bypassed. You get the sense that maybe this cube could have been that component.
I see. So maybe
And-
like a
Oh,
hacker.
can we take
Does it work for other computers?
Yeah.
Not that you can
Oh.
tell. It looks like it's just specifically working for this one. But again, you've never taken it around any other computers. It's just sitting there.
I'm gonna plug this into every computer we find.
Okay. You reach out. You grab the cube,
Okay.
Lisk,
Great.
and
So far, so good.
you hear something in your head. It's a language you've never heard. You have no idea what's being said. And then in a fraction of a second, you can just vision and you envision and imagine the heat death of the universe.
Wow.
So
And it
I
just-
mean, that's pretty boring.
It just stops. And you imagine all of that in about half a second, and it's almost overwhelming to you, but it just ends very quickly. That's it. Now you're just holding the cube.
Oh, cool! I still got it. Great.
Yep.
Total
No,
victory.
no big deal.
Man, I wonder.
You're right there, Lisk.
Yeah. Just thinking about, we're all gonna die. It's fine. I'll just put it in my backpack.
Okay.
You know how it goes when you grab cubes.
Okay. Anything else you want to do in this space?
Have we already looked around this to make sure there's nothing else? Like,
Yeah.
was there like a footlocker or something?
Yeah, you.
I'm remembering.
Yeah, you found the footlocker, but basically all that was in it was the Mark II Serum of Healing, which you already picked up, and a cred stick loaded with 1,250 credits. You also, because Twick, you were the person who looked at it, you saw a note that read the Sardat's Advance, but it was specifically written in Aklo. You were the only person who would have understood it. It just so happened that you're the one who looked at it.
Nice. Okay, well, let's get Sedona out of here. I'm not Sedona. Let's get
Sedona's not in here.
Get
Hassachir
Sedona
out of here.
out of here.
Take Hassachir to Dr. Fielk.
Dr. Fielk. All right, everybody ready to go there? We good? You want to look around anywhere else in here? Or you fine?
Ready?
I think we already checked
Yeah,
all
we
the computers and stuff.
looked at
I don't think
everything.
yeah. I don't remember not checking anywhere.
Okay. You checked. You checked. Yeah. All right. I'll take you
I remember
back to
rolling
Outpost Said.
poorly in the bedroom area, but that's about it.
We will take you back to the outpost. No, Alex, I don't want Noodles and
Gosh.
company. I love pointing out everything you message me in private. It's just one of my new favorite things to do.
We're streaming, recording.
You don't want that penne rosa, man?
You know what?
Oh,
Now that you say
Get
that.
out of here. It's all about that pesto cavatappi.
Oh, dude, both
that's
of those are good.
So that's a very close second for me.
Your wife is
I'm very much in
attempting
the
to figure out if
penne
you
rosa.
want food,
Penne
and I'm
used to-
helping.
The penne
I'm
used
good.
to be my favorite.
Okay.
I'm
Now
good.
it's the pesto.
Okay.
Janae does buttered noodles.
Okay,
What?
something's wrong with her.
She does buttered noodles, man. I don't know. Maybe not all the time, but a lot of times she'll do buttered noodles. All right, we are back at Outpost Said. I'm gonna just assume that Ko is carrying Hassachir, so I'm just gonna put him next to you. I'm just gonna.
I did not
Make
go
him
in that
disappear.
room specifically.
Yeah, but they brought him out. Are you gonna
Okay.
not carry him?
If they brought him out, I can carry him, I guess. Wait, is he
Yeah, they-
leaking?
Yeah, he's
He does appear to be dripping off of his claws, that sort of black sludge. It's less than it was before, but it's definitely there underneath that baleen wrap.
We got some like towels or something. Like wrap him up in
I mean,
rags.
I check your inventory.
I'll use a. I have a.
You can get in the pod later. It'll clean you off.
Yeah, clean right
That's
off.
true.
Yeah, I don't want it touching me though.
Oh my gosh.
I have
It'd take me hours to get
everyday
that black sludge
clothing
off
that
my
I could
white,
use
pristine hair.
to like, be a
And then you'll
barrier
just
between us.
burn it.
Sure. Gotcha. All right.
And then I'll throw it in the washer later.
I'll just
sanitary.
imagine you using this everyday wear to wrap him up in and carry him. He definitely still drips on you. But it's beside the point. It doesn't really matter. I mean, and you'll be fine. All right, you guys back at the station. You just want to head straight there? Where do you want to go?
Yeah.
Anywhere else? Okay, heading straight there. You guys can work your way around.
I'll stop by the
Um,
bar and get some napkins.
All right.
So I can
When you go to the
Dry
bar, you
out.
actually find Bounty brand
Oh my
napkins.
Oh.
And you think that this would basically clear up anything with just one.
Wow, that is crazy.
Only one?
Only
Wait.
one.
Wow, this
That's not-
episode brought to you by Bounty.
Unbelievable.
When
And
you
John
said bounty, I
actually,
thought there was going to be a bounty on our heads, like immediately.
No, no,
when I got
no.
Oh
back.
yeah, sure. I take one of the sheets and put it on Twix's head.
I feel like you're confusing Bounty with ShamWow.
Oh, see, these are like paper towels, napkins, not like a physical rag. But close. Close. There might be a ShamWow in here too. Who knows?
There's no way ShamWow made it
Got
in
that-
the future.
You got that quilted?
Yes.
Yeah.
Quilted.
Quicker picker upper.
Absolutely. As you guys walk back through here, you do notice one thing that you don't see your familiar friend, Grub. He is currently not in here. Probably
we're not
wandering
gonna
around
get
the
free
station.
items right now.
Oh.
I thought you were
you
talking
do
about
see-
the
No,
blue
that's
dude.
this guy.
You do see the blue
guy.
dude. Yep, he's still right over
Oh.
here. But he's just sitting on the ground. Looks like he's playing with something. Can't
He's
really
all
tell.
done trading for today.
I see.
Yeah.
Did we try to sell the robot parts to the Scrimshaws?
We.
I don't think you did.
I think unless
I
it's
don't-
spaceship stuff, they don't give a shit, do they?
Yeah, I don't think they care. I feel like we might have attempted and they didn't care, but I don't know for sure.
I just saw that in the sheet.
Okay, so as you guys kind of approach this door, it actually just it automatically opens. You see Dr. Fielk. Sedona is currently just sitting up on the table, and Dr. Fielk looks right at you and he says, "Friends, it is I, Dr. Fielk. Please come through the hatch you nigh
Every
and
time.
reunite with your friend."
Oh, hey, Fielk. Dr.
Why,
Fielk,
hello.
sorry.
Yes, it is Fielk, not Tealk. Don't know where the confusion would come from.
Hey, it's Dr. Tealk.
Fielk! Fielk with an F. Dr.
Yeah,
Fielk.
you got it, buddy. Jokes.
I do apologize. It makes sense. You are not semi-tissues, so it would be very difficult to pronounce my name correctly.
Doctor, I seem to have a new patient for you here on my back, in case you had not noticed.
Hassachir, of course. What has happened to Hassachir? How may I assist?
He
He's
seems to
been
be
poisoned.
leaking.
That leaking's not important. He's
Leaking
poisoned.
or poison? Those are two completely different problems that require
I think-
completely different solutions.
The poison's the issue. The leaking's fine.
Poison, yes. Okay.
The leaking
Blue Winnis poison, I think.
is very important.
Blue
It
Winnis
bothers me a
poison.
lot.
Of course. I can probably assist with both of these. Again, I am not a doctor for full tissues most of the time, but I have been known to assist. I'll see what I can do. And he's just gonna take Hassachir, and he'll kind of lay him over, he'll kind of motion for Sedona to move a little bit, and then lay him right on the table. Just so he's kind of gets to work on him immediately.
Why did you take this patient out of here? It's fine.
He says, please, your friend appears to be back to normal. If there's any continued issues with her cognitive response, please bring her back here so I can work on her brain and central processing cortex. I believe I've gotten all of the nanites out of her brain, and that they are no longer forming any sort of relationship with the host, be it symbiotic or otherwise.
Oh, nice job, Dr. Fielk.
Yes, need I remind you that I once had a synthi ruled inside of me, and it was a symbiotic relationship with me as a host, which is why I knew what to do in this specific situation.
Got it. Yeah.
That does seem a bit different than nanites.
Yes, they are quite different, yes. One is just larger than the other. That is the difference.
Nanites seem like it'd be very difficult to all get out.
No.
They're very
no.
small.
You see my eyes, and he points right at his eyes, and you can see him like he's like, I can zoom in at any size. In fact, when I look at the nanites, they are the exact same size as the synth I ruled.
Any size?
Did you also have extremely small tweezers?
Of course, yes. And he sticks his finger up, and his finger goes like go-go gadget, pops open, and then these itty-bitty tiny teasers pop out. It's like a smaller version of his hand pops out of his pointer finger, and then on those fingers, smaller devices pop out.
It's Cat in the Hat Comes Back.
Terrifying.
You can't see Cat Z. He's too small.
I should get to work on Hassachir. He will most likely be recovered in the morning. If you need any other assistance, please feel free to call me on the communicator.
Wow. You haven't even inspected him yet. He's most likely going to be recovered in the morning. You're a good doctor.
Did you not see me look at him? 30 seconds is all I need to diagnose a patient.
Okay. Wow,
of course,
you're
you
very
also
good.
mentioned that it was blue Winnis poison and he's unconscious, which means there are at least 4 more stages before death.
Good to know.
Oh my god.
Oh, they don't stay unconscious.
He will be
Wow.
fine. He
They
will
wake
recover.
up to die.
You looked that up in the rule book.
What is this rule book you speak of?
Oh, it's where the stages are listed.
Are you talking about my book that I used for university when I learned how to operate on semi-tissues? No, I can clearly tell you're
Sure.
not. Anyway, please let me get on with my work. If you need any assistance, like I previously mentioned 3 times, please feel free to call me on the communicator. Until next time, please be careful walking out of the Hachunai. He leans back over Hassachir and gets to work.
I call him on the communicator,
Immediately,
while
He just-
standing here.
you see his eye, his left eye, all of a sudden it lights up in a circle, like a blue circle, and he just blinks it twice, and on your phone, or on your communicator, you hear, doo-doo, he's denied the call.
He denied it. How
I can
rude.
clearly still see you're right there. I have 6 eyes, you just can't see them all.
Oh.
Wow. What is this man?
Yeah, can we recruit him?
I step around the
It sounds
corner
like he's a
and I
better
call
doctor
him.
than me, to be honest.
Bring, bring. Yes, this is Dr. Fielk.
I step back around the corner. I have tricked you.
Ah, yes, you've tricked me. Anyways, I must get on with my work.
So,
Wanted
you
to make
look a
sure
lot
he didn't give us
better,
a fake
Sedona.
number.
Feeling good?
Feeling great.
No more weird prophecy things?
We will see.
Oh no.
Okay, so you guys kind of have an opportunity here while you're waiting on Hassachir to kind of decide what you're going to do. Your ship is not quite repaired fully yet. You think based on the time frame of when you started repairing it to where you're at now, you have about 24 to 36 hours left of repairs. Kind of depends on how much fake Hassachir did to the ship while he was in and around it. But you get the sense that, Twick would get the sense that when you traveled on the ship, most of the people that you saw there appeared to be genuinely working on the starship.
Appeared to be.
Hey, I'm moderately perceptive.
I don't know. I'm gonna start doing background checks on everyone who's touching our ship.
Right.
All right, what would you like to do?
Well, I need to spend 12 hours crafting stuff, so...
Okay, I
Yeah.
can take you back to the space dock if you'd like to go there. That way you guys can jump in the pods as well.
Yeah.
We should also mention that we're providing Sedona with a couple pieces of equipment. We had a tactical tri-laser. Was that what it was called?
Tactical
I
trilaser?
believe so.
That'll be her
Hassachir, what are you
weapon.
doing here?
Hassachir's not there yet.
We also bought her some armor. The graphite.
carbon
What is
skin.
that? What was carbon skin
Carbon skin?
graphite?
Yep,
Mhm.
carbon skin.
3
Just did that
batteries
off
as well.
stream. Yep, make it easier. All right, so you guys are back here. If you remember, you kind of went over to Third Eye Salvage like early morning, maybe late morning. You spent quite some time there, taking Hassachir back to Dr. Fielk and bringing Sedona back over. You would say it's probably like early evening. As I previously mentioned, you got about 24 to 36 hours left before your ship is what you believe to be fully repaired. Dr. Fielk mentioned that Hassachir would be better in the morning. What would you like to do in the meantime? Are you just going to rest and recover hit points? Or would you like to do something else?
Yeah. How do I recover max hit points?
Hmm.
And sleep for like 24 hours, right? That does something.
I
Yeah.
can try a heal on you also.
Also, yeah, the guy who's supposed to be the healer can try a heal on you.
We could go
Oh.
back to Dr. Teal.
Yeah. Can Dr. Teal kill me, actually?
Okay, come on, guys. I'm trying my best here.
Yeah, no, do your heal. Let's see how it goes.
The
Prove
donut
us
also
wrong.
has a healing touch.
Oh.
Oh.
Now
Oh,
we're
yeah, a
talking.
spellcaster.
Spellcaster!
That's like a once per day thing, or
Yeah,
what?
once per day.
And we're about to rest the next day too, so we should probably blow that stuff.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
see Mystic Cure in your spell list. Is it rude to look at your spell list?
There are
here's
some
my
interesting
check.
things you should not read about if you decide
Word.
to not read about.
I'm closing it now.
But you do have Mystic Cure
Yeah, I see
and
that as well. I have healing touch and mystic here, and I think remove condition.
Oh.
Good condition, okay. And interesting. What was this roll you did?
Did I accidentally roll?
was... If you're talking
Medicine
about mine,
check.
that was a
31
check to
medicine
heal you.
check. Is that enough?
Yeah, it's enough to heal you. I need to make sure. I need to see if it's enough to. Oh, do I have an advanced med kit now? Sorry.
What is everybody else doing while Twick is looking for his advanced med kit?
Luna's reloading
How many
batteries.
people need healing?
Battery.
I think a lot of them need healing,
Yeah,
actually.
probably most of us, honestly.
They're pretty
Uh,
petty
Back
about
when
it.
I
good.
need from a rest.
Code definitely needs healed.
I'm
Oh,
only
took
down
2.
a tiny bit. Like 10 or 12.
Definitely Co.
Okay,
Bo took a beating in the last fight.
I can use mystic cure.
Which is
does that work?
3d8 plus your wisdom modifier. So
That's
3d8 plus
pretty good.
4.
I heal Co for 9.
9.
9.
Do I need to do this anymore?
That's pretty
Hanko?
good.
Probably still need you to do
Yeah,
that.
he was down a little.
He sounds so many. Holy
When
shit.
I click the dice next to mystic cure, it's asking me if I want to consume the spell slot.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about that today. You can just really type in the bottom, like in the chat log, you can just click 3d8s and then hit +4 and roll it. Normally you'll do that so that it consumes the spell slot so you know how many spells you have left. You see where to do that at?
Yeah, I'm just trying to navigate around Flynn.
You're good. There you go.
14.
Wow. You roll higher than 1s. That's better than my healing roll ever.
P impressive.
Hit points does he have?
He's got like 39.
So, yeah, I'm at
Are you
28
still
of 39
down
now.
11? Oh my gosh.
Dude, he got hit hard.
I can try to give you another
He
heal
was-
tomorrow.
Oh,
I'll
wait,
try to
Sedona
give
can't see their
Bliss a
player
heal.
cards.
Say what, Jen?
Sedona can't see their player cards.
Oh,
You should be able to.
There's 9 for Lisk, too. Oh, did I say 9? I meant 10 earlier. 10.
Let me fix this.
Or I got my intelligence.
Missions.
one up.
Chad.
Did you have another heal, Chad?
Yeah, I do have another heal.
You might as well use them. Actually, you might want to use them on Lisk, maybe? I don't know. Actually, what'd you
You
just
get-
give to Lisk?
I just gave 10 to Lisk. You gave 10,
Oh.
10
10
for
to
me?
Lisk, sorry.
Also, Co, you should have one more. I forgot it was 10 and not 9.
One more?
Alright.
Okay.
You should be able to see all their player sheets now, Chad.
Okay, good.
29.
Yeah. Now I can see what I'm doing. Wow,
Okay,
Alex,
I'm
you're
only
still
down.
down that far?
Still down
Yeah.
10.
I'm only down
He-
2 now, so I can probably sleep that off.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
You get. Do you get
Yeah,
one
everybody
HP per
seems fine.
level?
Co still doesn't seem fine.
I think 1 per level.
Yeah, so you could
He's
use your
right.
other heal, and then when we rest overnight, you'll get both your spells back anyway, so...
God dang.
Yeah, 8
What is
hours you
this?
get 1 hit point per character level.
Oh,
You
that's a
spend
lot.
10 minutes to... 5 hit points per mystic level. Wow.
It's pretty good.
Well, that will sit on a 5, maybe. Yep.
Yep.
Man, that's a ton.
5 hit points.
Yeah,
Only once
that's-
per day, though.
that's good healing.
That's a 25 burst right there.
Yeah, it's 25 healing. That's crazy. I mean, you can't use it, like, on the fly. It takes 10
Right.
minutes, but...
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a good, if you know, Mystic's not down, Sedona's not down, and somebody's hurt really bad and you're taking a 10-minute rest, that's a good time to use
Yeah,
that
that's
ability.
true.
That's sick. Well, I'm at max now.
Cool. Alright, doing
Well-
anything? Resting? What?
I'm gonna go start crafting. I don't know if I need to do that back on the actual outpost or not.
You probably do. You probably need to go over there and craft, but that's fine. We can assume you leave and go craft back on, you just take the
Yeah.
shuttle over. Anything else though, or are you guys sleeping?
You know what? I'm gonna go make sure our ship doesn't have any bombs on it.
Okay.
Just,
Are you gonna
Check things
spacewalk
out.
out there because the shuttle's currently in use?
yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. I'm gonna need so you put on your stuff and I'm gonna need an acrobatics check when you go out the actual force field here to go into the back of the ship.
Don't float out into oblivion.
Okay.
Easy.
28.
28.
No problem. You make it. You kind of push yourself off the ground and then you make it right to the back door. You're able to open the airlock and there's no atmosphere inside the ship still because they've been repairing it, so you're able to get right in the ship, no problem.
Easy.
And moving around, you don't really see a lot. You still see people working on portions of the hull. Looks like they're just making repairs. Quick perception check.
Ooh,
Good
bad.
perception.
Okay, 15. Yeah, you don't really see any bombs or anything. It look like your ship makes gonna make your ship explode.
Good. Good.
All right, so you're doing that. Twick, you're over crafting. Luna and Co, what are you two doing?
I'm gonna clean my casual wear that I use as a buffer
Okay,
between me
All
and
right.
Hassachir.
got it. Luna?
I guess I'm curious, how much does Sedona remember about, like, the period in between being on planet and us picking her up?
Being on planet at Madeline's Landing, Nacondas.
Yeah. I was like on Arrakis, but that's a different IP.
Yeah, so Chad will have some responses to some of this, but other there's some of it that's kind of out of the spectrum of what I would have given him. She would remember most of her time on Nacondas, Madeline's Landing. She would remember that the Aslanti, landed there, that she was captured along with the Rune Drive and taken back to Gulta prison. from there, most of what, and if you want anything like specific that she learned while she was at the prison, you can ask her because she would know most of those things. Chad would be able to respond to most of those things. But beforehand, her memory is pretty solid. She kind of remembers pretty much everything she had while she was on Nacondas.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to know what happened on Nacondas?
So I think we have a pretty good picture of that. I feel like. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything specific that we should know about.
I mean, I'll just give you one note here. She would have the information she already shared with you before she passed out in the ship. She wouldn't know anything that has happened since then. So any revelations you guys would have made, any interesting facts or tidbits you would have learned, knows nothing about any of that. So you in fact may know more than she does.
Okay.
Because what she knows is her time in the prison.
Doesn't mean you do know more than I do.
Doesn't mean you can't connect the dots with her, but it does mean that if you asked her about anything that had happened while you were on Outpost Ed, probably not going to have a lot of response unless it's something that she would have been, or she could have related to at her time at Gulta Prison or while she was on Nacondas.
Right.
Anything of that sort.
The Ulavestra, was that his name?
Yeah. Zolan Ulavestra.
Zolan Ulavestra. Is he captaining the ship that has the Rune Drive on it? Is that something we know?
If you remember, they took the Rune Drive out of the ship because the ship is still on the ground.
Right.
And it was not, as far as you could tell, it wasn't necessarily functioning.
Right.
They just took it back with him in his ship. So if you're asking,
but it
like,
was
if
him,
he was,
that we're pretty sure has it. We're pretty sure he's the one that has it.
And Chad, if you want to answer this, you can. I'm just trying to fill in so you don't have to do too much reading or figuring out what specifically to answer. Yes.
What was the question?
So have you met?
Zolan Ulavestra has the Rune Drive, I think, right? That
Rune Drive, huh?
mesh with what you got?
Yes.
Chad's control effing right now.
It's okay. It's okay.
Of course, Madelon and I were studying it when the Aslanti arrived on Nacondas. It appears to be an ancient telemagical relic that is indeed an experimental non-drift interstellar star engine used by the Royal Venture. I heard them talking about reverse engineering it and making it operational. If they get the Rune Drive operational, it could give them a powerful strategic advantage over the Pact Worlds. We must stop the Sardat.
Be pretty useful when that new book drops and the drift event happens too.
I'm so excited.
So, okay. Sorry, I feel like we learned this last time.
Okay,
Do we
it's
know...
been a minute.
Yeah. Do we have, like... I feel like we got something that was like, hey, here's probably where we should go next.
Yeah.
So if you remember, when Sedona was on the ship, she mentioned Aurelos was a word she kept hearing. You guys didn't know what it meant at the time. And then when you were in the basement, in that little room, you found the coordinates to an asteroid that Zolan Ulavestra had purchased and renamed Aurelos. And it happens to be in the same system where you guys are currently at. It's the Nice system, where that's the same place where Outpost Z is and Gulta Prison. And you get the sense that those two things were like very close to one another. Another thing you've probably forgotten at this point, but you would have noticed, is that the Sardat appears to be operating kind of on his own terms and not from any, commands from further up the command structure. It's almost like he's trying to do things on his own to gain something. You don't know what specifically, but to gain something in his Lanti-Star Empire.
Okay. Okay, cool. So once we have a ship, we have a plan-ish.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you have
we have
that.
the coordinates.
You also know the other thing you learned as a part of that was you did see that the Sardat was talking to Skraelin, who was the mystic you fought, and telling Skraelin that she needed to stop what was going on. You did see them in kind of a unique space when you saw that video. It was really grainy and hard to tell where it was, but you did see both of them communicating together, like in person, not specifically anywhere you had been before. That you remember, at least.
And the video said that he was going to New Thespera and then he's going back to Aurelos. Do we
Correct.
have an idea of what that timeline is, and if he's not on Aurelos right now? If we went there?
So you would know that you don't know specifically where he's at the moment, but you would know that traveling from where you're at in the Nice system to Aurelos, or to New Thespera, does take a little bit of time. You would guesstimate, probably in-game system-wise, that it's 1d6 days in the drift there and back. So you don't know specifically how long, because drift travel is kind of like whatever. You can get there in an instant. You can get there in the maximum amount of time it would take you to fly through regular space. So the message appeared to be pretty recent that you found on the datapad, or found on the computer that was Skraelin's. So you assume that he probably left within the last few days.
We don't know how long he was staying there either.
No, you weren't getting any information there.
Do we know anything about New Thespera?
Yeah, you just know that it's the
the
capital
capital.
city of the
Oh, it is
Atlantic
the
Star
capital.
Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the seat of the Scions.
Let's not go there.
No, no.
I bet we could take them.
So Sedona, how much did you interact with Zolan Ulvastra? Do you know what kind of a man he is?
I'll highlight what's the best part.
I was there.
Okay, sorry.
It's funny because the way that I'm about to answer that question does not match up with how I would have answered it if it's not written.
You can summarize it if you want. You already said this once. It's just here to be like, I don't know, a generalization. Yeah.
Got it. Zolan was the engineer of the attack on Nakandis. I remember that he asked the warden to imprison me and interrogate me outside of official channels. I was transported in a crate to the area you found me in, presumably to hide the fact that I was there.
That's how I got there.
I also overheard the warden and Ulivestra talking from time to time when I was being transferred to and from my cell, and I didn't think anyone outside of Ulivestra's circle actually knows about the attack on Nakandis. Though I'm not sure why they would keep it a secret. It could have to do with the crashed starship we found.
AKA the Royal Venture in the Rune Drive.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. No, it's all coming together. This guy just he wants to get the Rune Drive, because then he'll get a promotion at work.
Yeah.
And that girl he likes in the office will finally notice him.
Thank you. Yes.
Yes, we were all thinking it. I know I'm a little slow, but we got there. But we gotta stop him, and then that girl will like us. That's how the campaign ends.
That's what we want, is a racist Aslantean girl
Hey,
to
she
like
could
us.
be the one nice Aslanti. Aslanti?
We could change her. Change her
If,
heart
yeah.
with
if
love.
I may interject, have you all heard or met Zolan Ulivestra?
I think we saw like a hologram of him or something, right?
Did we?
Am I imagining that?
We've seen
that sounds
videos.
You saw him on a video.
Some on video, okay. Well, not met him, no. No, not met him. Video, though.
Unless
video.
you have a strange
May I see this
definition.
video?
Did we keep it? We have the cube. That doesn't do anything for us.
Yeah, you guys could have downloaded it directly to the datapad. That doesn't.
I telepathically message her my memory of the video.
Brilliant.
Is that the new form of, hey, watch this video? You just
Yeah.
You just
must
invade
watch
their
this video.
brain with
Inject it into their mind.
I don't think you can communicate that much information over telepathic message. I'm pretty sure it's one 10-word sentence, but okay.
It's
So
got
Hey,
a
watch
picture.
this.
It
Yeah.
appears that the that the Sardat has put a bounty on our heads. It seems like we're getting in the way.
Message out the entire channel. All right, so here's what happens. You kind of. We're just gonna say you show her the video, presumably off of a data pad. Maybe you downloaded it to it or something. And you kind of see Sedona looking at the data pad and kind of watching what's going on. And when the Sardat actually comes on the screen, like the camera more focuses on his face, she immediately collapses to the floor.
Oh.
And kind of has what appears to be a mild seizure.
Oh.
Right.
It stops. She stands back up. You can kind of see that there's been a barrage of visual stimuli as her eyes are like trying to readjust to the atmosphere and the space around her. And you could tell that she's like recalling something.
I remember him, the Sardat. He was interrogating me about the Rune Drive. The chamber appeared to be some sort of shrine. It had a holy figure holding a 7-pointed star, though. That's all I remember.
Oh no.
Not this again.
The Rune Drive, the Rune Lords. It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
Alden Foxglove behind everything once
Yeah,
again.
it
It's been
Better
Alden
not
this
be Alden.
entire time.
Man, I sure hope enemies don't carry around pictures of Zolan Milvestra in their pocket. I'm gonna fight them.
It's gonna be a real problem in combat, huh?
Oh, man.
Like Batman, The Dark Knight, everybody's wearing the Joker mask. So I just
Yeah.
fall
Yes.
I was
over
gonna
every
say,
time
it's
we
like, have you guys seen the Mitchells versus the Machines?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
That's the
where they
animated
diss.
one, right?
Yeah, they put up the picture of the dog, and the
Yeah.
robots can't tell if it's a dog or a pig or a loaf of bread, and so then they explode.
Really good. As you're kind of watching Sedona talk about this, you can tell that this memory is fragmented, that it's not entirely there, but she did notice something, some sort of room with a shrine in it with a 7-pointed star, but that is pretty much all she can recall. Everything else is kind of either just erased or kind of like a black screen. She can maybe hear muffled sounds, but that's about it.
Well, looks like Aurelos is the place to be.
Yeah.
Once our ship is fixed, I guess.
Yeah, I got great news. Almost certainly no bombs on it.
Oh, that's
Just
good.
checked. Probably not any bombs.
Did you say she was taken to Aurelos first or straight to Golta prison?
You don't know that. And in fact,
Okay.
even if you asked Sedona, she wouldn't know that.
Okay.
She just knows that she was taken off of Nikondas, was unconscious, put in a crate, and then at some point delivered to Golta prison where the warden was.
We need to give Sedona a 4-letter nickname.
Said.
Steady.
Or Donna.
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 Old Donna. Okay, so unless you guys have more questions for her, I'm just going to assume you guys are all bedding down for the night, recovering H-pizzles.
She doesn't know what that vision was.
No. Just remembers the Sardat interrogating her in a room, but can't really clarify anything else around the vision. That's pretty much it. It was almost like a short flash of like a flashback of something that had happened, but nothing that could be clarified really.
7-pointed star.
The Rune Lords have been able to travel through space this whole time.
Space and time. Space and time. All right. So you guys sleep. You rest for the night. Everybody recovers some HP if you're still down. I don't know who all's still down, but I'm going to assume some people are. Time elapses. You did get a message from Dr. Fielk at one point that in the middle of the night that Hassachir had actually awoken. It didn't wake any of you up. He mentioned that Hassachir was weakened, but he was hopeful that he would be able to come by the space dock the following day. So you guys are kind of around the space dock hanging out. Hassachir hasn't shown up for a while. It's probably middle of the afternoon. And you do get a message from him, and it says, my friends, please meet me on the Indefatigable.
Oh, nice try. I check it for bombs. There's no way in hell. I've seen this before.
So he has just indicated for you to meet him on the lower deck of the Indefatigable. Kind of right through this space, into the back, kind of where your storage is at, right through this space. You guys okay with going there?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Let me take us over to the ship real quick.
I do check for pressure plates.
Check for pressure plates. Okay. You don't find any pressure plates.
Good.
You show up, and you're kind of all standing here. Hassachir walks through the door, and he looks very weak. He is not dripping nearly as much black goop from his claws. The baleen appears to be, like, pulled back. Yeah, it's just a little bit. But he does look really weak. He actually is carrying what appears to be almost like a cane. It's just a taller stick kind of supporting himself. And he says, he just kind of looks at you and he says,
my friends, I thank you so much for rescuing me from wherever I was. I was poisoned. Are you all okay?
Yeah, you're looking good. Glad to hear that your voice is back to normal.
Was my voice not normal? What happened?
Well, the fake Hassachir didn't sound quite the same as you did.
Yeah, say Hassachir, what color's your spacesuit? Just random
pink,
question.
And it's got Hassachir written on the back.
Alright, you pass. That was a test. Good job, buddy.
Tell me something only Hassachir would know.
Are you suggesting that someone impersonated me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, we murdered them. So don't even worry about it. If we see anyone who's you but not you,
But his
They
voice box
very
sounded
foolishly
different.
attacked us. 1v4. In an enclosed space.
it was a bad plan.
Seems like a mistake.
He did separate us first pretty well.
He did also, he had a bomb, but he didn't use that against us. He used that on the ship.
Seems like a very strange strategy if he's 1v4ing you to not use a bomb and also just separate one of you without having any backup plans.
Yeah, we invited him into our house. Didn't use the bomb then. Used it before. When we weren't there. I don't know. He's
Honestly,
dead though.
I'm not saying I would try to kill you, but if I did, I would have been a lot more successful than he was.
You know? I believe it.
You got me a little worried now, Hassachir.
Please, don't worry, I'm also still very sick.
Oh.
he doesn't want you to get worried about him, so he's trying to, like, just play it off a little bit.
Sense motive.
I won't even make you roll for that. He seems very, very sincere. He does say,
Thank you again so much for rescuing me. I don't even know who those people were. They clearly were trying to get to you, and they did that through me, and it is my apologies that you had to come through and rescue me.
Well, it's clearly our fault that they even kidnapped you to begin with, so sorry.
It is no problem. I have called you here today because while we were working on your ship, one of our techs was repairing some of the damaged inner hull near engine control, and noticed that one of the walls was not up against the outer hull. Upon further examination, he found some wires running along the ceiling that looked as if they had been disconnected decades ago. He ran this to a power module.
and you see Hassachir kind of walk up to this space against this wall, and he just says,
When he ran into the power module, he was able to activate this.
and you see him, what appears to be like, open a door. A door that just almost magically appears on this wall and opens to a space directly behind where he's standing. And he will follow up by saying,
Please take a look. It appears to be empty space that has not seen use possibly since the ship was constructed.
It's pretty dark in here.
familiar with this space. Did you know this existed?
This isn't the compartment that we built into the ship, right?
No, you've never
Just to
seen
make
this space
sure.
before.
Okay.
No.
Because I think we have like a smuggling compartment or something.
We do.
Yeah, this is definitely not a space you would have seen.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've seen this space.
It doesn't look familiar.
He says,
Not familiar. Okay, please come here.
and he is going to move all the way across the room to this space over here. And he, as he's walking, you hear him kind of saying, and again, he's kind of walking slow and he's straining to breathe, but he is saying,
That side was clearly empty. However, the opposite side has much more intriguing find.
and as he's walking across the room, he again points out the wires, and he presses at what appears to be a magic door, and it just kind of appears and opens. And
Pressure plate.
okay, perception.
Oh my gosh.
You said it.
I don't even have my character sheet open. Okay.
What are you doing?
Good perception
it was
roll.
so
Good.
worth the time.
Good.
Yeah, you don't see any pressure
There's,
plates.
I don't see
there's
any pressure plates.
100% a pressure plate in front of you. That's what that roll means.
I walk in.
So, Ko, as you walk in the room, what you see, and kind of the rest of you can see from a little bit of a distance, you see a very, very dusty, dirty room. It's filled with old, crumbling boxes and shelves. There looks to be nothing in any of them. It almost looks as if time has just destroyed them, like they've been in here for a long time. You also see stellar worm webs everywhere, which is just a type of worm that lives on a starship, kind of like makes like cobwebs basically, except they're very large. And you can kind of see these all over the space. You also see a small round table with 5 seats that are kind of situated around it. Quick perception. Actually, I don't even need to make you don't need to make a perception check for this. As you guys are kind of in this space and you're looking around, you're seeing what's in here. You do notice one specific thing that stands out more than anything else, which is a very old, almost ancient-looking data pad that appears to be dead, and it is sitting on one of the chairs in this space. And Hassachir, from kind of behind you, he steps into the doorway and he just says,
When we found this room, I told the techs to leave it, as it was for you to rifle through. I have never seen anything like this in all of my years in ship repair. Most crew know exactly what compartments exist on their ship, but this appears to be much older than any of the other components on the ship.
Right, did you know about this, Sedona?
Sedona would not recall anything specifically about components on the ship. If you do remember,
Okay.
she did buy, or she did assist in the purchase of this ship.
Yeah.
But she doesn't remember anything specifically about rooms or
Okay.
extra spaces. She would have seen the ship basically the way you saw it the first time you entered it.
Hassachir, do you have any way to charge this data pad? It's only got a lightning port on it, and we only have USB-C on the ship.
I am unfamiliar with a lightning port. It is not a type of technology that exists here in Nice on Outpost Z. However, I believe that you may be able to just use the power supplies here on the ship and connect it, though it may take a while to actually recharge the data pad itself.
You should use the MagSafe on the back of it
Oh, I
and
forgot
charge it
about the
wirelessly.
MagSafe.
Yes, I do believe your ship is equipped with wireless charging up near the console, so that you may
Perfect.
charge your comm units.
We have a key charger up there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So a second, you guys are kind of just looking at this and looking in the room, and it takes a few seconds, but then he'll just follow up and just say,
Anyways, the repairs are complete, and I will leave you to it. They're on the house. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that situation. And this is my way of repaying you. Please, I need to go lay down and rest. Dr. Fielk has been tending to multiple conditions that I am recovering from.
Tell Dr. Phil Co says hello.
I say,
Of course, will do.
hey, didn't we have an arrangement to get the ship fixed anyway, outside of saving him?
Good
I'm
point.
not with fate. Hassachir, who knows these days?
You don't know quite the terms of what he gave you. He just said he would repair your ship. He never said anything about it for free, per se.
Okay.
But now he's offering the repairs entirely for free, along with the stay you had, which he'd already given you for free.
There we go.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was all for free anyway.
Oh my
Trying to
gosh.
tack it on now, like. Oh.
He hears you
Reward
kind of
for
like
saving
saying
me
this
is-
under your breath, and he says,
Please, is there anything else I can give you? I apologize. My memory is not good. If I had offered to give it to you for free, the entire repairs before, it's not something that I remember. What else
You're
can I
good,
do?
Hass.
Man, you got any credit?
We're-
You got any
we're
credits?
Oh,
Got
we're
any
good
credits
here.
on you?
It's okay. Ignore him.
I'm getting mixed messages. What specifically do I need to do here?
No, you're good. Go rest. Go back to
Credits would be
field.
nice.
Thank you. If your ship ever needs repair in the near future, I will repair that for free as well.
I'll
Please
accept
return to
that.
the space dock.
Hassachir, you're just experiencing the difference between a neutral good and a lawful neutral.
Yes.
and he just walks away. And he heads back to rest. Whoops. In Dr. Filk's care. There we go. All right, so you have 2 interesting rooms on this ship you didn't know about. Both appear to be very old, and a dead
Sweet.
data pad. You also
Is
have,
the data pad the only thing in the room?
yeah, as far as you can tell, it's just a bunch of old crates and containers. Everything appears to be just moldy or crumbling.
Gross.
There is nothing of value in here except for this very dusty old datapad.
And can we shut the invisible doors so that we can use this as more smuggling?
Hassachir indicated where he pressed on the wall, and you can see them now. So I've turned them off to be secret doors, so you can now activate them, opening and closing them.
Excellent.
All right, so it's probably like I would say about 6 o'clock in the evening. You have a fully repaired Indefatigable.
Incredible.
What would you like to do?
Well, we wait till tomorrow and head out in the morning towards Aurelos.
Do we need to do anything else here? Or do we just leave now?
I mean, you don't have... I'll give you an example of how long it's going to take. You are in system, so it will take you about 1d6 days in drift, or 1d6 plus 1 days flying just regularly. However, you do know that this area is regularly patrolled by the Aslanti, so you may want to choose the drift over regular travel.
Right.
It's up to you, though.
I would like to activate the ship's janitorial robot to clean these rooms.
The ship does not have a janitorial robot. However, there is a mop bucket and a broom right next to this space, so you can clean it.
How do we not have a janitorial robot?
I don't think they exist in the
I can't
Starfinder
believe you
manual.
would say that. Sedona's right here.
Oh, wow! Brutal.
We do not have time to clean.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. If you guys want to leave now or you can leave later, I mean, it will take you a while to get there, so it's kind of up to you how you want to traverse.
I guess it's space, so like, what does nighttime really matter anyway?
Yeah.
it doesn't.
That's a good point.
We can just leave.
You want to just leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. You guys go back up to the space above. I'm just going to activate this. Hopefully this will go the way it needs to go. There. Oh, yep. Oh. Maybe. Okay. Remember, if you click on the ship, you can go right into the bridge. I need to put Sedona on here because I had not done that yet.
Where am I?
I will put everybody else up here. Burp.
Oh man,
Oh,
wait
thank
to do
you.
Starship combat. Buckle
Let's
up,
go.
Chad.
And okay.
That's the truth.
All right.
Huh?
Yeah.
So you guys are back up top. Hassachir is off your ship. You are flying through the drift. I presume is the way you're traveling.
Yeah.
Yep.
At least I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. It takes you 2 days to get there.
Ooh.
Wow.
Not
Good
bad.
roll.
You'll get there pretty quick. In the meantime, I presume you guys are gonna actually plug this data pad in and charge it.
Yes.
That's my guess, anyway.
Yes.
And whenever it turns on, we will all crowd around and poke at it.
We have a single video on here that you are, I'm assuming, going to immediately click because it's the only thing on the data pad, and this is what you see. Let me actually turn the music down a little bit so it's not too loud. Bump, bump. What you see.
Greetings. I'm recording this message on the Thursday of the second week of NEF, Ep.26. I am hopeful that it will remain intact. This ship is known as the Nihilistic. It is my life's work. All who fly it will know its sleepiness, power. They will know its draw. I know not who will obtain it or how they will come by it, but I do know that only those who make it their own, who live in it, who spend time on it, who call it their home, come to know its true potential. Having found this data pad means you've done exactly so. The Nihilistic is no ordinary ship. It is a masterpiece of design, brought like for the kindness of customary call by me, our master galleon core. It was built from the hulls of giant starships, melted down and cast anew. It is unique in design and purpose, though its potential, I am afraid, is not yet fully realized. The other houses no longer view House Veteran Cold as worthy, and I worry that our time is numbered. Days are numbered. Though I do not know if my vision will ever be complete, the Nihilistic will be sold to pay for additional supplies to complete my work. Should you seek to realize the fulfillment of this work, I have left this set of coordinates to a cave near the Wreckers Field at the edge of the Gravelands. Be warned, that both the houses and the planet itself will not be welcomed. I bid you farewell, and I hope that you can one day see the lost sisters embraced.
That's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm constantly blown away at how bad technology has gotten in the future.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just what that guy looks like. Don't judge
Yeah.
him.
That guy.
He's a very futuristic creature.
He's an abstract concept.
So I think I got most of what he said. Some of it was hard to hear, but
You can tell that the video has degraded over time, is what is going on with it.
yeah.
It is no longer at its full fidelity, of course. It was meant it almost appears like a hologram recording of him.
We just gotta we gotta store it on a PlayStation 3 for like a couple of years. That'll make it better. Do you guys remember when they talked about the cell processor being able to make videos better over time by just storing the video on the PlayStation 3?
They said
No,
a lot
they
of shit
did
about the
not.
PS3.
Did they really?
Yeah, they were like, the cell processor's
Why?
incredible. You'll be able to put stuff on here, it'll just make it better over time. You just leave it on there.
Why? It's so ridiculous.
It's the AI engines.
Oh, man.
So
it's a ship that has a different name, first of all.
yeah, so
Not-
Johnny Ive made this ship, and it's extremely cool.
Yeah,
And it's made out of industrial aluminum, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
So
space gray.
And I can give you a couple pieces of information that you would have gotten. Some of it you could not hear because it was so degraded that the video is not Like, you didn't catch everything that he was talking about. You got his name. His name was Alnast Galliancourt.
I think that's what Abe said.
Yep.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Johnny. Yeah. You also heard him talking about the name of the ship, which he called the Bereth Nagal.
I think our name's a little better, but
It's, it is what it is.
to each their own.
Yeah, correct. To each their own. And you heard him talking about a couple things. One that they built this ship. He and one of his houses. You didn't really catch what the name of it was, but one of his houses. And he also mentioned
House
that House Atreides. He also mentioned that if you wanted to find the fulfillment of his work, that he had left a set of coordinates, and you actually see them indicated on the bottom of the sort of message that's left on the datapad. The set of coordinates leads to a cave of sorts near the Wrecker's Field outside of the Breaklands.
Which is how far from here?
So what you would quick culture check?
Your time to shine.
Abe's always excited. Culture checks.
Oh, I don't
31.
need to bother.
Sheesh, 31.
Yeah.
You would know that the Breaklands and the Wrecker's Field are two locations on the planet Aposte, which is one of the farthest planets from the sun in the Pact Worlds. And actually, as you guys are kind of standing there reading or contemplating this, Sedona is also standing there and had watched the video with you. And you can tell that she has something on her mind.
I remember Mads telling me that Sindari said it came from the Wrecker's Field. He's one for the tall tales, so I never expected that the ship would have a history, let alone the intriguing one that it does. The ship must be sitting in his possession for nearly a century before he let it go. And to think that it had such a story. Incredible.
Incredible.
Good. More than a
go ahead.
century the man had this ship, huh? Dang.
So
Incredible.
we don't know anything about these houses that he's talking about.
No, but with
They
that
would
culture
be
check-
unhappy with us showing up.
Yeah, he
Most
did
people
mention
aren't
that
happy with us showing up. to
That's
be fair.
very true.
It's fair.
he did mention that the planet and the houses would be unwelcoming to you. And you would know just from the culture check that Aposte is in the Pact Council. They have representatives, but Aposte is also known as the Messenger. It is a rather unique space inside of the Pact Worlds. It is home to many, many Drow, which you would get the sense that that's what this guy is. You saw his ears.
Isn't it called the Messenger because it just suddenly appeared?
Correct. And no one knows why or how or what it is. You would also know, just from lore about the planet, that it actually doesn't really have the standard components of a planet. It has no crust, it has no core. Its orbit is very strange. It's not like, a geosynchronous orbit around the sun, or I guess a solar synchronous orbit. It's also not elliptical. It is a very oblong and strange orbit, almost like it's moving itself. You would also know that on the planet's surface there are multiple doors that are inoperable, huge doors that almost giant starships could fly through. They are inoperable. They've never been able to be opened, but they allegedly lead to the planet's core. There's lore about the planet's core and that there's maybe, wealth of untold ruins inside.
There's an AI
Controlling the planet itself.
controlling them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
This
actually
is
just
just
the
moonfall?
moon. Yeah. So you would know that about Aposte, and you would know that the Wrecker's Field is a giant, basically like a starship graveyard, where thousands and thousands and thousands of starships were piled on there and left. And that you do know that there are Drow houses that definitely exist there that use those components to build their own ships. But outside of that, you don't know which house he was from because you couldn't hear it, and you don't know specifically who he was with. You can't get any of that information out of anything that you looked up. You know currently, and you can access kind of the infosphere you have on the ship, you know currently that House Rykast is one of the great Drow houses. What's the right way to say that? Drow?
I always
would
say
say
Drow, but I think
Drow.
I think I've heard it both ways. So
Yeah.
You would know that House Rykast is one of the great Drow houses of Aposte, and that they are currently in control of the Wrecker's Field. But based on what you heard, even though it was mumbled, you don't think he said House Rykast. You think he said something else.
The name sounded like his own last name, or at least had a similar number of syllables.
Quite possibly. You don't think... What the only part you heard of it was the end of it, which ended in an all.
Oh.
Which is different than Galleon Kua.
Should we rename our ship as the Indefatigable?
Get out of here. Indefatigable?
I love it. It's easier to say than the current name.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else you would have gotten out of that.
Just put breath in front of it, even.
The breath
Indefatigable.
Yeah.
Breath Indefatigable. Oh, the only other thing that's important that you would have gotten is that he recorded the message in AG-126. It is currently AG-317 in Starfinder universe years. So it has been a long time.
Than I expected, honestly.
Yeah.
Incredible.
What is incredible.
AG's after Gap, right?
Yeah.
After Gap.
Okay.
But you would also know that there wasn't really much in the way of Starship travel and Starship construction pre-Gap. A lot of hyperspace travel existed post-Gap because of Triune.
Yeah.
Triune's the one who figured out how to access the drift.
What year is it?
Like 317 or 318. 2022.
Got him.
Depends on what year Starfinder came out. It's gonna be 3 and then the last 2 digits.
Yeah.
Okay.
200-ish years ago.
Any other questions about the message?
How far away is this place? So, like, I don't know. What do we do with this information?
I don't think we use it right now. I think we have more pressing
Yeah. So, like,
matters.
I mean, it's backed in the Pact world. You guys are way out in
Right.
Atlantis
It's in the
space,
Pact Worlds?
Yeah,
It's
it's-
gonna be
it's-
like a whole side quest.
it is a Pact Worlds planet. It's part of the Pact Worlds. Well, actually, it's just part of the Pact Worlds Council.
I mean, so, okay, might as well do the shit that's like...
where we
here.
are.
I might
Right,
have.
yeah.
Is this like set up for book 456 of the
Oh,
campaign?
here we go. Let me just show
It
you.
could be.
It's kind of hard to see. This map is not super great, but oh, actually, can you not even see it? No, you can't even see it on here.
on the top.
Oh, you can see it on the top. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
So it's like at the very top. It may not show up on some screens. I don't know.
yeah, I can't see it.
Map's not great for this. It's not meant for this campaign. I just pulled it in here.
Don't full screen. Make it smaller than full screen.
Oh, it doesn't work on full screen.
No, I can't.
Sure,
I
I
can't
see
see it in full
Octurne.
screen.
That's like the highest I see.
The narrower you make it, the more likely you are to see apostate.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a pasta. There you go.
Yeah. So it's one of the 13 primary locations that have seats in the Pact Worlds Council. It's just a very strange one, as is Octurne. Both of them are very weird places, as is Eox, actually. Multiple strange places in the Pact Worlds. Anyway, yeah, you can use that
Basically,
information.
they're all strange.
They are all very strange, yes. And you can use that information in the future if you like. It's just there for you to have.
Can we run the video through the enhancement protocol?
There is no enhancement protocol.
I say enhance. And then it does it.
Enhance.
Computer.
Computer.
I run
yeah.
the video through Waifu 2X.
I sent Alex this thing. The people that I use to do my image enlargement for the maps, they have the Waifu 2X image enlarger. So that you can make your anime larger, upscale it.
That thing is like open source and free, I think. So it's a little weird that it's in that.
Is not free.
No, the Waifu protocol is like that's been around for a long time.
The Waifu protocol.
Yeah.
Wait,
all
does
right.
it like animize
I don't
images, or does it
No,
just
it's
upscale?
an upscaler
Animize
specifically
images.
built
I don't know
for
what
anime
word to use
images.
there.
I like anime.
Definitely not Animize.
Like it's a AI that's trained on anime, so it's
Okay.
very good at upscaling
Or
anime
AI.
drawings.
Absolutely.
You said that poor AI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just shoved with millions of AI images.
All right. You guys fly 2 days, and you exit the drift near Aurelos. You can kind of, from the distance where you exit the drift, see the space where Aurelos is at. There's a whole bunch of asteroids. You were able to navigate to where you believe it's at based on the coordinates you were given, and there is one somewhat larger asteroid in front of you. I need to know who's sitting in what seat on the starship currently, doing what?
Oh my god.
As long as our pilot doesn't have to make a piloting check to get through these asteroids.
Hey,
we'll be fine.
hey now.
I really like doing starship chases because Alex is basically the only reason the starship gets damaged, if that's the case.
You'll be excited to know that I actually have to take a -1 on all my checks now because Aaron figured out that's how the ship works.
Correct.
We weren't doing
we'll get
that
to
before.
That in a second.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. It's fine. It's because we haven't done Starships Revised yet, really. Okay, so we got Pilot Co. I'm gonna guess Captain Luna.
Yep.
Magic Officer Sedona probably makes the most amount of sense.
Hey,
but you can
we
do
have a
Gunner
magic
or
officer.
Science Officer if you would like. Twick and Lisk.
I'll
Usually
be
we go
Gunner.
Neon Engineer and Young Gunner, yeah.
Yeah, that's
So-
what we started doing.
Alright,
but it's
so-
very important to me. Lisk is watching anime at the moment.
Okay.
Since now we've established that is real in universe.
Perfect. Exactly what I like to hear. All right. Since you are watching anime, it's not activating. Activate. There we go. You're watching anime and not necessarily paying attention, and no one's currently on Science Officer looking at the sensors.
Aww.
You guys head straight towards Aurelos, just on a normal path. And when you make it to, actually that's the wrong ship. Let me give you the right ship. This is where
Our
you
sensors
actually
are bad
end up.
anyway.
They are pretty bad, but the passive sensors are actually really good for detecting any sort of enemies from long range. Chad, can you see this screen, by the way?
I thought specifically our sensors couldn't sense anything that were far away at all.
Okay.
It's really good if you can see out a window. Our sensors can probably get that.
All right, so as you guys are flying through these smaller asteroids towards what you'd believe to be Aurelos, all of a sudden multiple pings and klaxons start firing in the ship. Multiple pings for what you believe to be enemies just popping up all around you. And what you start to see is, as you're kind of observing, you're starting to see these small-looking ships detach from the smaller asteroids around you and appear out of nowhere. And there appear to be a lot of them.
Oh no.
So, what we are going to do is enter a little Starships Revised Starship combat, baby. And see how it goes.
Ships revised.
Correct. Starships Revised. It's important to get it correct.
Oh, I need cheat sheet.
All right, so let me roll. Let me go back to here. I think this is going to. Let me just do it this way. Let me add you to combat. Combat. I forgot to change this one. Let me change this over to battle. Combat. Bat. All right. So, just as a reminder, because this is Starships Revised and not regular Starship Combat, this is going to go a little bit different than the last time we did this. There is one initiative check that the pilot will roll, and that all of my ships will roll. And then we're just going to go in that order. You, as a crew, will act together instead of acting in phases. It is the captain's decision, but, I mean, you can kind of talk it through, but normally it's the captain's decision as to who is going to go first and in what order. You can kind of you can do whatever actions you want in whatever order you want. Does all of that make sense? Nod for yes. Shake your head for no. I mean, I'm getting like a kind of like half nod, half shake, where it's going from like the top right corner to the bottom left-hand corner. Intriguing. All right, you guys can pilot. If you would like to roll, I'm just gonna roll the dice here because it's not gonna matter, and then I'm gonna have you roll a piloting check to do this because there's no other way to do it.
I don't just hit the button on the thing.
No.
I'll wait until all of your dice are done, I guess.
All right, my dice are done. What did you? Can you give me your piloting check?
Piloting check. That's much worse.
Oh, all right.
Oh, that's better.
18. Well, good news for you. You actually get to go first.
With the
I
4?
don't remember if this is
Okay.
First is bad.
first is.
Oh, that is bad.
Isn't it bad? Or no? Starship Revised make it good now? I don't remember.
See, hold on. Let me make sure that I'm doing this right. Now you're having me question everything. Starship Revised. Where are we at? Where are we at?
First is worst in the old version.
I think in the old version, if you rolled good, you went last, right?
Combatants will act in
Okay.
order of their initiative check results from highest to lowest, just like normal. The old version exists that way for positioning purposes.
Yeah,
this one
right.
doesn't require that, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are a crew. You know what seats you're in. At the beginning of each combat round, if you would like to switch seats, you may do so. Otherwise, you are where you're at. Who needs access to the sheet? Or does everybody have it? Because here it is.
The Google sheet.
Yeah, this is for the Indefatigable. Lisk, you're on Gunner. Twig, you're on Engineer. Sedona, you're on Magic Officer.
I noticed you didn't call it by its new name.
Oh, sorry, my apologies. You guys are on the Bereth Indefatigable.
Thank you. Thank
That
you.
is a mouthful. Okay, what would you like to do?
So we all do our actions at the same time.
Yeah, it just all happens during a round. You kind of choose who wants to go first, who wants to go next. You as the captain get to decide that order. If you want, for instance, the pilot to maneuver the ship so you can get within range, then have your gunner take a shot, maybe have your engineer power up some systems before then. Your magic officer, well, first round magic officer basically has one action they can do. And then you can kind of choose what you want to do. Micromanage is probably the coolest ability for a captain.
Micromanage.
On this page, it has all your abilities. You can click over on your tab on the Excel spreadsheet. You can click over on your tab, and that will give you your abilities that you can use, as well as the DCs that you have to roll.
Okay.
Most of you are going to roll... we can go over this real quick, but for leadership, you can roll diplomacy, intimidation, bluff, or culture. Doesn't matter. You're probably going to roll your culture because it's highest. Flight, piloting only. Gunnery can be piloting, computers, athletics, or mysticism.
We added a seat to make it acrobatics, I think.
Yes, you made it acrobatics, which is why it's a plus 16, so you'll just roll a normal die for that. Sensors would be computers, so anybody running that would be computers. Power core is engineering skill only, repair engineering skill only. Maintenance, athletics, and acrobatics. And magic as mysticism. I believe actually power core and repair can be accessed by you as well, Twick, through the reactor circuit. It allows you to utilize your physical science instead of engineering, which is why I have this as a plus 14.
It should actually be a 15 now that I have
Of course it should be a 15.
my synaptic accelerators.
Here's the point, though. All you're going to do when you roll these, you're just going to roll a normal check, whatever that skill check is, and that will be what you have to use to beat the DC. The only two people that have to roll something different are actually going to be you, Twick, and Alex as the pilot, or Co as the pilot. If you go click, for instance, on your character sheet, if you go click your... which one is it? Which ability is it? Whoops. Where's your character sheet? 1 second, let me find it. Twick. I think I had it only set for computers. Let me make sure. Yeah, let me fix this modifier real quick. Because you're going to roll what instead of computers? Physical science?
Physical science.
Physical science. save. Oh, instead of engineering. Got it. All right.
Oh no.
Oh no, this is only for... Yeah, all right, never mind, you're good. Computers. So if anyone is doing a computers check, which Twick, I assume that would be you most of the time, or Alex, if you're doing a piloting check, you will have a modifier. So if you click on computers to roll your skill, Caleb, you should have a little modifier that pops up like a temporary modifier.
Yes.
You see that?
Yes.
Starship sensors? Yeah, so that'll give you your bonus when you're rolling sensors.
Okay.
My modifier added one instead of taking one away.
Why, Alex?
I don't know. You made the modifier.
Well, you just change it to -1. You got it.
Well, some means we don't go first if you change it now.
Oh no.
Darn. All right, so it's at 17.
Well, it's -1, so it'd be at 16, right?
It's a 16. Oh, 16. Oh, excellent. Perfect. I like this way better. All right. All right, so a couple ships are going to go before you. We're going to just begin combat, top of the order. Where's this guy? By the way, does everybody remember where your ship roll... Or Alex, do you remember where your ship roll thing is? You know what I'm talking about?
One. Why is it still adding one? I don't understand.
I don't know. You may need to fix that. I don't know what you're doing over there. You trying to cheat?
No, I put
He's
minus.
a cheater.
You trying to cheat? I think you're trying to cheat. Let me pull up my ships real quick. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, so my first ship is going to move and not be able to really do anything else. My second ship, where are you? Show me. Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of these bad
Second
boys,
ship
huh?
moves. Third ship. Third ship is actually going to move and is actually going to take a shot at you. Actually, it gets actually right up next to is what it does. My bad, because this is Orbital Drone 6. And what it does is you see this almost like what appears to be spines coming out of the side of the ship. And the ship, this tiny little ship flies up next to the bereth Indefatigable and rams the side of it with these spines. In a situation, what appears to be happening is that it is now attached to your ship. As that was a 22 against KAC, which I believe, what is your KAC? It's at the top of that sheet. It's an 18. So that will be a hit. Let me roll some damage here. Bum-bum. And since this is going directly against your hull, it will actually not target your shields. Will directly penetrate your shields and go direct damage to your hull. So you will take 6 hull damage. Ugh. And this small ship is now attached to you. And it appears to be firing its thrusters going the opposite direction that you are. Your speed is now halved.
Okay.
And you guys are up.
Do you track damage on this spreadsheet?
Yes. You can track that under the, yep, right there where the hull points are. All right, Captain, my captain. What are we doing?
Yeah, so what's the play here? Do we need to... Is Lisk on science? Can we scan these things?
Let's we don't have anyone on science, I don't think.
Okay.
No, there's no one on
I mean, I
science.
could move over to science, but I was gonna shoot him.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Also, one thing to remember for gunnery specifically, in Starships Revised, if you hit and your attack is 10 greater than their AC, it's an automatic crit, does double damage, and causes a special effect to the ship.
Okay.
Your bonus is really high, so
I am good at this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the name of these guys are, but I could shoot at will. So if there's a guy named Will on board that ship,
Yeah, there are
I can
actually
shoot at him
no
twice.
wills.
So dumb.
None of them. No wills at all. Very strange. You would expect there to be a will.
Is there anything we can do
The William T.
pilot-wise to
Baker.
shake this guy off of us?
Yeah, so what you can do is you can attempt a specific check to try and roll out of it, or you can shoot it, because the tether exists, but you can try to
Okay.
shoot it off of your ship.
Are there like arcs anymore? No, right? Or yes?
There are arcs. Yep, you're still shooting in the same arcs
Nice.
as normal. It should have them listed. There is a page on there called the Starship, what's it called? The
Overview?
summary page. It gives you everything in like a boiled down version. It's all the way to the left.
Aha, I see our arcs now, and the railgun is what we have mounted into any arc.
Yeah.
Correct.
Got it.
Is this
Okay.
a good one?
Yeah. Where are they in relation to us? Starboard? Hey, we do have something on our starboard. Starboard.
Starbird.
Starbird.
The Starbird.
Should I just roll to shoot him with the railgun? That feels like what I want to do.
Which,
Unless anyone has a better plan than that.
how do we tell which weapon's on which side?
In the summary page, under weapons, it says star 4 port.
Oh.
The railgun's on the turret.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. $8d4. Man, I forgot. It's been so long since we shot any of these guns.
I know.
This railgun's new too.
Yeah. So, and then all of these take PCU.
13 PC for the railgun is quite a bit, but
Yeah, but you have 2 power
Right,
cores now.
region
You're
works
fine.
differently.
You're
regen
fine.
12 a turn, I believe.
Correct. Okay.
Automatically. And if I
Well,
energize it,
return,
we can get double.
All right. So
I'm gonna go for it then.
Yeah, blast it.
So I'm just gonna roll a d20 plus 16.
who are you shooting at?
Which one do you think? I'm gonna shoot. Take a guess.
I'm gonna assume this one, but I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
certain.
gonna shoot the one that's fucking us up right now.
Got it.
I'm
Got
gonna
it.
fucking do bad. This is 24.
24 's great.
24.
It's okay.
You crit.
Really?
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Shit.
Should be firing multiple times if you can.
Yeah. Maybe I should have fired at Will. Even though there was no one named Will over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are no wills. There's Kevin's on the ship.
There's no shooting
wow.
Kevin
Fire
option.
Kevin's.
Roll me some
so
damage.
I'm just gonna. Oh, good. Yeah, great. Nailed it.
Oh, nailed it.
Yeah,
Nice.
So
D4.
good.
guys.
Oh man,
So many times.
that's so many ones.
That is 1, 2,
My
3,
lord.
4 ones.
And no
13,
force.
13 points of damage.
That is not doubled.
Yeah.
Oh, so 26
26 points of damage.
26 points of damage.
Does the railgun have like you said there was like a special thing, right?
For a railgun?
Just
Well,
when
for
you crit
crits,
in
you said.
general.
Oh yeah, it does a critical effect. However, with that shot, it rips right through the hull of this ship and it explodes
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
off
get
your
'em.
starboard side.
All
And it
right,
is,
let's go.
We
It
did
is
fire
dead.
a railgun like point blank at a ship.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it shouldn't have rammed us, should he? Let that be a lesson.
Maybe other ones
now-
will learn.
Now
Yeah.
it is no longer connected. You can now fly as normal, so your speed is back to normal.
You're
You're no
welcome.
longer tethered.
Did I fly somewhere, Captain?
Wait. Yeah. What do we?
You guys
push
haven't played
towards
with
the
the.
asteroid?
You haven't played with the magic officer before, right?
We don't
No.
know.
No, but I know how it works. So
The rest of us
fir-
have no idea.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to
exactly
point
one
out.
of us.
you're good. The first thing you're going to do is just focus. Because you're trying to gain magic points, and then you're going to spend those with abilities. You can do that at any point on this turn.
All right, so don't focus.
Check.
So when it says focus, so it says focus, right? And it says choose a number of magic points. Why would I not say infinite?
Well, because for each
Sounds-
extra magic point you try to get, it's an extra +5 to the difficulty check. So right now,
DC
base
plus
to get
5 per MP.
yeah. So the first level I think is 13, and then for each magic point you try to gain on top of that, it's +5. So to get 1 magic point is 13. To get 2 magic points, it's 18. 3 magic points, so on and so forth. Do you follow?
Kind of.
Okay. So
want-
for instance, I'll give you an example. Your mysticism is what is it? +12.
Yeah.
So you basically can't fail the first one. It would make sense for you to just go ahead and try maybe 2, possibly even 3. It just kind of depends on how lucky you're feeling.
I'll go 3.
3. All right. So the DC is 23. Just roll a mysticism check from your character sheet, and we'll see what pops up. You can just click on the word mysticism, by the way, and it'll roll it. Oh yeah, you got it.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
No problem.
Easy.
All right. You have 3 magic points that you can spend.
Okay.
Next round.
Oh, nice. And then you can... Oh, these are cool.
Yes. Importantly, the interesting ones probably for you guys are probably the haze is useful. Eldritch shot. Jake can destroy things with 1 shot, clearly. And scry. It's convenient. You might want to read about those before the next turn. I have a whole bunch of ships to move, so you got a second.
Yeah. Do
right.
we want to close on like the guy in front of us, maybe? Our destination is like off this direction. Is that right?
Yeah, your destination is over here, correct. So you kind of got to get past... Sorry, that you probably couldn't see that. It's over there.
Yeah,
you kind of got to get
yeah.
past all these ships in order to make it to where you're headed.
Cool. Yeah, I guess let's go that way then.
You can go that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twix on engineering?
Mm-hmm.
Quick is on engineering.
What does engineering do?
I can divert to a bunch of different systems.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, it's really cool, actually. I saw that smirk,
It's
Jake.
alright, it's fine. Let's not get carried away.
Hey, it's better than regular Starship combat, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean, that's not much of a
I know.
bar, I don't think.
Alright, so Alex, your move speed is 4. If you want to go straight, you can just move 4 spaces. Your maneuverability is 1. It just means you need to move 1 space before you can turn 60 degrees. Follow?
Right, yeah. I was looking at boost or full power or something. Do we want to go farther than 4 spaces?
If you want, I can divert to the engine and give us +1 speed. Put a -4 to flight checks.
-4 to flight. Oh, I see. Yeah, it might be because that gets us away from some of them, maybe a little bit. Let's do it. Why not?
Okay.
What are you doing?
I will try
Is
that.
there the engines and
Oh.
flying fast forward?
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see it. DC is, what, 13?
That's right. Great.
Plus 15.
23.
23. Alright, power diverted to engines.
It's
so
a plus
you just-
1 to our speed?
You would just
+1
change
to our
this
speed, -4 to flight check.
You just change it to energize, Caleb.
Yeah,
and then
is
it
that
automatically
on the
adjusts the-
engineer page. That is on the engineer page. Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
and it automatically changes the DC based on that adjustment.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yep.
Do I need to?
Flight
really
check
change
is what
the
I'm going to roll
PCU?
to
I
move,
do.
right?
Yeah, you just roll a flight. Well, I mean, you're gonna roll a piloting check to do any of your actions, and then you just compare it to the DC of whatever you're doing.
Well, yeah, but
You
you said
will have a
specifically
-1 of mine.
flight checks.
Yes,
This is what I have a negative
You
to.
need to have that thing clicked. Correct. Yes.
We're just doing fly, I guess.
Whatever you want, my guy.
Piloting check.
Boom.
We have a -4 to that or whatever we said before.
A -4 to your piloting check. Still plenty. So what does this give you? You get +1 speed. Okay.
Yeah, we need to move 5 spaces.
It's 5 spaces. Do it.
Gucci.
All right. Who else are we still waiting on? Captain
so
hasn't
you can
acted.
Boost. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah. What can I even do here? These are just drones. Can I taunt these guys?
Gonna attempt to.
Oh, there's more over here.
Yeah, actually, you guys recognize these ships. They look very similar to the ones that attacked you over Nacondas.
Man, we had a lot of trouble with them before.
Yeah, it took a long time.
Yeah, it's very nice to just kill them in one.
Uh-huh.
I do feel better about that.
I can't. These are just drones. I can't taunt these. Right.
Probably not.
There's definitely a guy named Kevin on one of them.
There is a
I
guy
have
named
it on
Kevin.
good authority.
You can call out Kevin.
Good old Kevo. And then everything else is really just to help us on our turn.
Correct.
So okay. So I think we're good.
Okay, so you're not gonna do anything?
Yeah, I mean I don't see anything that's helpful.
Okay. All right.
Unless I'm crazy.
No, you're good. You're good. All right, we're gonna move on to the next Boyos. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This guy's gonna fly right over here. He should be turned a little bit. Hold on. Oh yeah, towards you. And he is
45
going
degree
to say what?
45 degree turn.
45. He's going to take a shot with what appears to be a gun mounted at the bottom of the ship. This is a 19 against EAC.
EAC?
I don't think EAC and KAC are.
That was-
Sorry, AC, not TL.
Yeah,
I'm thinking, I'm
okay.
thinking AC and or KAC and EAC. It's AC and TL. It's a 19 against AC.
Hits.
It's us. Yeah, with 18.
Hits. All right. Here comes the damage. It is going to be 11 points of damage. Remember how this works? So this is a shot with a weapon, and it's going to hit your shields first. So you'll subtract 5 from your shields, because that's how shields work. Your shields have a specific rating of 5. And then the rest of the damage will go directly to your hull. Follow?
Yeah.
Okay. On to the next drone. Can't really do a lot with that guy. Okay, next drone. And
Somebody subtract my PCU usage when I flew.
I don't know how much your PC usage was.
Okay, it's 15.
15 to fly?
Yep.
Holy crap.
What?
Wait, is that right? No.
That doesn't seem right.
No,
not
it's
right.
none.
The
That's the
railgun
DC, right?
It's 0.
DC.
0
Railgun I
PC.
got.
Okay. I was gonna say, oh, well, I just meant railgun was 13.
Yeah.
So if
The
the
craziest
engines
one.
themselves are more than the railgun.
Was it 0 for flying?
Yeah.
all right,
Where do you see that?
it's under your pilot
To the
section.
right of the DC.
There's nothing
well.
to the right of the DC.
There's nothing
Well,
on fly.
If
There's
you look
nothing
on
on
a different
fly.
one, it shows.
Okay.
them.
For boost, it's DC 20, PC
Oh, I
5.
see. Okay, I gotcha.
All right, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. You do see one of these drones. It pops around the corner, and this one looks a little different than the rest. Well, actually, the one that tethered against you looked different, but this one also looks different. It looks like it has a rather large gun that looks like it's just been attached to the bottom of the drone. It looks like it's just hanging there, and it's making it way slower than the rest of the drones.
Huh.
However, you flew up right within its range, and it is going to take a shot at you. This is going to be against, oh my gosh, what a bad shot. That is only an 8 against AC. As a giant freaking bolt flies past the top
Don't
of
like
the
that.
breath Indefatigable. Just barely missing. Nobody on sensors, so I can't give you any information there. All right. Man, really? That's gonna get you. All right.
I mean, shoot at the
Oh,
one
this-
that has the
this guy
really
didn't
big
move as
gun.
far as
Doesn't
he
hit
did.
that much.
Yeah.
Bump, bump, bump. All right. Top of the order. My first guy is going again. What's this range? I think it's too long. I think it's too long a range. Yeah. Oh, no. It's within range. Excellent. All right, this guy's going to take a shot at you as well. Charges his weapon, takes a shot. 9 against AC is a miss again. Kind of pathetic. Orbital drone. Let's step it up a bit. Awful. This guy who's kind of right in front of you is actually just going to take a shot right where he's currently at. He'll do the same exact thing. He charges a gun that's kind of on the front of the ship. Charges up a little bit, fires your direction. This will be a natural one. Woo! Garbage. Not a named enemy. All right.
He shoots his buddy, right?
Yeah, well, you know what? It's just automatic miss. Nothing happens. All right, Indefatigable. Sorry, Bereth Indefatigable.
Thank you. So, do we need? So can we like recharge our shields again? Is that a thing we can do?
Restore shield.
Still have 20 though.
Yeah, maybe we wait till we take
So
another hit.
It's not super value, right?
Yeah. I'd rather divert to the power core probably after somebody takes some shots.
Yeah, are we an inch to shoot a couple of these guys? What's fire at will? How's that work?
I basically shoot 2 guns with a -4. Think?
Two weapons and one target.
2 weapons, 1 target.
2
I
weapons.
think the only way to
Okay.
shoot multiple targets is to have multiple people shooting.
Okay.
You cannot broadside yet, but that would allow you to. Oh no, that's still on a multiple targets. All of them are the same target, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we blew up the one because we crit it probably. So 2 shots is maybe still good.
It could still be good.
2 shots of that guy with the big gun, I think.
Yeah,
Tis a mystery.
It's a good idea.
Which one's the one with the big gun?
That one.
This one? Okay.
Yeah, we in range of that boy.
6. Everything should be in range. The question is, what do we have in our 4? I guess we have the Vandal rocket launcher, so I could shoot at it with the railgun and the Vandal, right?
Oh, you okay? Yeah, 2. Okay.
If I fire at Will, hopefully there's a guy named Will on there.
Every
I mean, that
time.
seems okay, right? It is using one of our Vandal rocket launcher ammos, but I think that's okay.
4 and 48. Can we recharge ammo?
I don't think so.
How does that work?
No. Recharges after combat because it takes too long to regenerate missiles.
Mhm.
But you don't have to go
combat.
buy them. You just regenerate them.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Cool.
Are we
cool,
good?
yes,
I'll also
so-
be eating 21 PCU with that.
Do it.
Okay.
Can if I encourage, do you get it on both rolls or just one?
Isn't it just 1 roll for both?
It is just 1 roll for both.
Oh,
Okay.
you don't roll twice to attack. Okay.
So,
So we'll
Yeah, if
do
you're
we'll do
gonna-
an encourage just so we can offset that -4 a little bit, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you fired twice.
You fire twice?
Does
Let
it?
me pull it up.
It says these attacks have a -4.
Alright,
penalty.
Will, you attack
Oh,
with
there
2
you go.
weapons simultaneously, choose 2 different weapons, make 1
These
attack with
attacks.
each weapon. Okay.
Okay, so it'll only be for 1 check, I guess. Well, no, because what does the captain one say, actually? How does it phrase it?
About crew member is about to roll a check. Target
Okay,
gets
so-
+2 bonus to their check. I don't have anything that.
Oh, here, how about... I don't know.
I'm going to look on the actual thing, but...
Here, give it... I'll roll them. I get it on at least 1, so we'll say the bonus definitely is on the railgun, which I will roll first.
Yeah.
It might not, because it might not end up mattering.
Oh, do I
21
get my
on-
expertise die on this stuff? I did not know.
I don't think so. I think the way it's written, it doesn't make sense that it would get the expertise die.
Cool.
So you'll just have to turn that off.
That's fine.
that
That passes anyways.
Yeah, it passes on that. So what were you shooting? Was this the railgun or the Vandal
This
rocket
was
launcher?
the railgun at this guy.
All right.
That's
That
21
hits.
without any bonus.
That hits.
For me.
I will need you to roll
Great.
damage.
Okay. 8d4. Better. That
God!
was
Nice.
better.
Much
Okay,
better.
19 points of damage.
All right, smoke him.
You hit it.
Great. Well, now it's time for me to roll our
Rocket launcher.
Vandal rocket launcher. So that's slash R 1d20 plus 12.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Let's do it! Let's get him!
Get out of here.
Told you it wouldn't matter.
Critical hits. All right, natural 20. All right, roll some damage. Critical hit.
I don't know.
Because what's the
syntax for
speed?
doubling
What's the
it.
speed of the rocket launcher? Actually,
It's a great question.
it'll say it on there, on the main
Not
page.
on the main page.
Chip
So it's
overview.
There it is, 4. Yes,
Speed
4.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. It actually won't make it to the ship this turn.
Oh no.
Well, oh buddy, buckle up. Next
Get
turn,
ready.
you're in trouble.
Let me add you a torpedo.
Nice.
Yay.
That's cool.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, it's coming straight for this drone. Got it. So
That's
each
real bad.
consecutive turn, you'll have to re-roll for this. The target, and it's against TL, not against AC.
Wait,
really
I have to
doesn't-
roll to hit it every turn?
Yes, because you're trying to maintain tracking on the rocket.
That sucks shit. What? Can we sell this? That sucks so bad. If I miss once, is it over?
Is anybody else, Chad, are you doing
Yeah.
anything?
Not sure what I should do.
What do we
It
got?
depends. You can learn about the ships. You can increase weapons range, which doesn't really matter at the moment. You can choose an active projectile and move it up to half its speed plus an additional space per amplify, which means
Oh,
you can
yes,
move
yes.
the rocket
Yes.
into to the space
That
and
seems
hit the
real
Let's
ship.
do that. Prodigious
Was that-
projectile.
Move a projectile half speed.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
up to half. It's just half speed, right?
Up to half its speed. You can move
Huh.
it up to 2 more spaces.
And we
Plus
don't,
an additional
The way
space
I'm
per
reading
and
this
we
is
don't
it makes
need
it
any amplifier
slower.
because we just need 2 spaces.
Well, there's already an active projectile. It's already moved on its turn. Now you move it again. You're using magic to continue this projectile moving along its
Oh.
path.
You
And you
push
buy
it with the
interesting.
force.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll send that missile straight towards them.
Okay, so this is going to be against the TL of
Okay.
this target.
Okay.
So I'm going to need you to roll a mysticism check.
Okay.
In
24. No problem. The missile moves 2 spaces right into this orbital drone space.
Bluey.
Makes contact. All right. How much was that damage?
30.
I had rolled, yeah, I mean, if the crit counts, 30.
30 points. The crit will count because you rolled it on that turn. I will
Great.
take it.
Yeah.
All right. Missile hits the side of this ship, explodes. However, the ship still seems to be there currently.
Oh,
Looks like it
no.
may have some sort of ablative armor on the outside or something that's
Okay.
protecting it a little bit more than these other ships.
It
In
does
fact, a
have,
lot more than these other ships.
Vandal drones on it?
It does.
It will have Vandal drones on it.
Damn right.
Remind me how those work again.
Man, you're
Yeah, we
supposed to
remember
know. 1d4.
I think I can make a piloting check to throw them off. I just need you to... I'll look it up in a second.
You took
Alright,
into
I'll-
account that
I'll-
the
I'll try to pull it
prodigious
up.
projectile ignored shields when it hit, right?
Yes.
Making sure.
Yeah, I got you. If you remember from the first time you fought these, they don't have any shields.
And it wasn't positive, you know. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Twig, are you
anybody else?
recharging? PCU?
Yeah, so I'm
I'm gonna look up the
gonna
thing while you guys are doing that.
divert the power core. That's success. So we immediately get back 12, but also I spent 4. So we get back 8.
Do these ever go back to normal, or do they just stay energized?
They stay energized till I fail.
Correct. And it gets harder and harder the more systems you have energized.
Oh,
Yeah. So the ship is still moving at +1 speed and still have a -4 to flight. Check.
Nice. Okay.
Anybody else acting?
Yeah. Do we want to move?
Move farther in.
What you got, Alex?
Man, I can. What is?
Can we
on
dodge or evade? What does this do?
Are we on the mode where I can't do the same thing twice? Is that what we're...
No, that was just a misread from me a long time ago.
Oh.
You can do the same thing every time if you want.
Do we want to evade?
Right, that's a thing.
Just so we don't get hit with this massive, whatever, this gun.
That sounds good. It's only 2 PCU. A little bit higher DC, but it should be okay, I think. Piloting check.
See it.
Oh no!
Oh
Wow.
no! So let's see. This will be a -1 penalty to AC until your next turn because that was a failure.
Move up
Yeah.
to speed -1, so we can still
Hate
move up
to
to
see
your
it.
speed.
And move here.
Perfect. Love it. Let's stick with that. I agree. Anybody else acting? Is that everybody? I think that's everybody, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Why is
All
this guy? Why is this guy like in between hexes?
He is?
He ain't.
He's not.
Just on your screen.
Yep.
He's
Um,
messed up.
Well, not much we can do about it. All right, this guy right in front of you is not really going to do much. He's not going to move at all. In fact, he's just kind of turning as he's watching you sort of fly by, but he is going to attempt to take yet another shot with this gun mounted to the bottom of his ship. This is going to be a, 16 against an AC. Against AC, that is a miss.
Barely.
Barely miss.
Take them.
Another guy moves in here. Gonna do the same exact thing. Charges his gun at the bottom. A miss again. 11 against KAC. These guys are just... These drones aren't doing their job, boys. Let me roll for this, actually. Sheesh, barely. Oh, this boy catching up, though. Catching up. All right, the drone right in front of you, the one that currently has the Vandal drones on it, is going to attempt to barrel roll, spin, and flip the drones off of it. This is a pretty complicated check. We'll see if
I've
we can
heard
hit
it's a good trick.
It succeeds. So it flips the drones off. That was a 17 on the die. Flips the drones off, and they're no longer attached. You did a lot of damage, but the drones aren't going to do any extra damage to it. However, its weapon on the bottom of the ship looks like it's just powering up. It doesn't actually take another shot at you. And we have one more guy to move here. He is going to also take a shot. Same thing. Come on. Oh my gosh. 9. These guys can't shoot anything. What are the drones even for? Next guy gonna move in. Same thing. Take a shot. I'm sure he'll miss. Oh, there we go. 22 against AC.
That'll do.
Finally. Pathetic. All right. Big damage. Here we go. This is going to be 12 points of damage. Remember, you'll take 5 from your shield, and then the rest from your hull. This drone is going to try and get over in your way. And it is going to take a shot. Actually, let me make its check first. Hold on.
What's the poison?
Good. Takes a shot. gosh. That is a miss. That is a natural 2 on the die.
Hey.
It is the Bereth Indefatigable's turn. I'm gonna have to stop saying that. That is way too much of a mouthful. We're going back to Indefatigable.
Hey, that's us.
Alright. I'm gonna need Lisk to activate Death Blossom.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'll just take one more shot at this one, right?
I think so.
I mean, if it's charging up, we don't want that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do we need to shoot it twice again?
I can't use the Vandal anymore because we're turned a little bit, but I can use what would be on our starboard side. So I could use our light Aeon torpedo launcher, which does a little bit less damage, but is also half as much. So I can do that again. Yeah, I'll fire well.
Let's go.
How much PCU in total? So I can keep track.
17.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Man, you guys made some good choices with your power cores. Having one big one and one small one, the regen high.
It's great.
It's working. It's working.
It's called tactics. So this will be
Batteries charging batteries.
This will be the railgun against this guy. The
Okay.
blast. Why didn't it roll?
I don't know. You don't have a space.
La-di-da.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
pretty good.
that's a 17.
29. That is a crit.
Yeah, you're goddamn right it is.
Roll some damage.
I'm just gonna roll a 16 before this time. We'll make it a little spicier.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I just want to see all these D4.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh.
40 points of damage.
That's a good one. That's their best
What?
roll yet.
Was that again the railgun?
Roll. Yeah, that was the railgun.
It just literally rips this ship in half. And you see the big gun component on the bottom of this drone become detached and start floating. And as it's floating away, you can actually see it from your gunnery seat, Lisk. It is in fact a railgun, just kind of like spinning through the air.
Samesies.
Glad we didn't take that damage.
But they have to charge up their railgun?
They
Sorry,
probably
it
have
is
enough
it is a rail launcher, not quite the same as yours. It is
Okay.
meant for light ships.
It shoots a railgun.
Yes, it shoots a railgun every
And
time.
then that railgun.
And that gun shoots.
Shoots
like
a
the-
railgun that shoots railguns.
Like guns.
Pretty good.
All right, so that's gunnery check. Anything else?
Incredible.
Is that all you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done.
Do we need to... What do we do magic? We got 3 the first time, is that?
Yeah, we'd probably focus again.
So we used 1, so we're down to 2. Yeah, so we can't really use it for anything.
Oh, you're down to 2.
Focus
Yeah,
up,
you're
man.
down
Down to 2, yeah.
Galactic
Okay,
Gate.
focus up. Do it again.
Focus. Mysticism, right?
I think so.
Yep.
Oh, wait. I didn't even tell you how much I wanted.
Just tell me how many you want and then re-roll.
Let's do 3 again.
All right, 3 again.
3.
We get some stored up. Roll.
Ooh,
Nice.
even better.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, 3 magic points. Nicely done.
Which... Did this one shoot at us?
They've pretty much all been shooting at you
They've
at
all
this
been
point.
shooting us? Okay.
Yeah.
This one's dead, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Sorry. Let me.
Okay.
get
Can
rid
we
of
I
it.
just
tell-
wanted to make sure.
Do they all have like the little grapply things on them?
No. You can't really tell very easily because
You
you don't
can
have anybody on
scan
sensors,
Yeah.
and you can't see all of them from where you're standing because you only have windows out the front of your ship. The drone you see directly in front of you, though, does not appear to have tether. This one right here doesn't appear to have a tether.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Do you want to get up and close and personal with that guy? In his grill? Oh, we should
Whatever.
evade again.
Yeah, we should probably try to evade.
Yeah.
Can't go worse than last time, right?
Right. Do you want an encourage? Would you like to be encouraged?
Take it.
Let's encourage. Oh, let me turn this off. You can do it this time, Ko.
Maybe.
A little bit of a...
I think.
All right.
There it is.
22.
Got it. By the way, Alex, I am going to need you to pick a signature stunt. You have not done that yet.
Why does...
We're gonna assume it's evade at this point.
Did
You
you,
rolled it twice.
Why do these have 3 DCs on them?
Because there's 3 different types of DCs. There's a regular, there is the untrained, and then there's the breakthrough, which allows additional things as a pilot. Like, see the breakthrough status there.
DC
So
untrained breakthrough.
yeah.
Okay.
With the -4
untrained
to
me?
flight checks, is it still a success?
Oh, you do still have a -4 to flight checks, don't you? What was the DC of evade?
That's still
it's
happening?
14.
Yeah, it's still going.
Yeah,
That's
because
pretty bad.
it's permanently energized until it becomes unenergized.
So is
I'm
the
gonna-
DC 18 right now?
Well, I'm gonna say that this is. We're just gonna call this your signature stunt. You have 2 that you can pick. That's where it says it in
I
the
see.
stunt section. We'll call this one of your signature stunts, which means the DC is 13, which means you succeeded even with the -4.
Well, it's
You
a
rolled an
-4,
18
but
total.
he also gets a +2.
Oh yeah, that's true. So you would roll a 20 overall. So you succeed. Evade.
Haha. Do we want to keep flying
What does
forward?
untrained mean?
Away from these guys?
Untrained means it's not one of your signature stunts.
Oh.
That's why it says you learn 1 signature stunt at first rank and every 3 ranks after, and then you can attempt stunts untrained with
Wait,
a
how's
DC
the
plus
DC
5.
13 if it's signature.
Because, well, that's... Well, sorry, I can just rename this and put signature untrained breakthrough. Is that helpful?
No.
Oh, I didn't do it on yours. I did it on mine. If I do
The
it,
DC
I
is
do it.
18 signature, it looks like.
18.
Which
yeah,
is why Alex
right?
is confused.
Yeah.
No. Why would the DC be 18? Oh, I was
that's what it
looking at
says on the
mine.
sheet.
My bad. I was looking at mine. That's the problem here. I have another sheet for my drones, and that's what I was looking at.
Right.
Your
right,
DC
right.
is... I'm seeing it as 18 on here. You're correct.
Okay.
So you still would have made it.
I understand.
'Cause- yeah. I was just reading the wrong numbers.
I thought it was being reduced by something because of that. I don't know.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
That was me.
So it does need to be signature for us to pass.
Yes.
think-
It will have to be one of his signature stunts.
I mean, evade's probably the most useful one anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Alright.
literally the only thing you've done, right? Boost, maybe?
Yeah,
flew
I
once.
flew once.
I mean, yeah.
I flew
it
one
seems like-
time.
Might as well do the one we do all the time.
Oh,
Listen,
man.
guys.
Does that mean I can still move
Yeah.
an extra spot because your thing's still active, Caleb?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Go 4
okay.
spaces.
Your speed is increased.
I was
Yeah,
thinking I
put-
might drop that this turn, but I don't know.
So,
Do we need to expose... Well, what do we got?
I don't know where we want to go.
Oh, so our starboard and port weapons are basically the same, except the starboard is better because less PCU?
Probably. I can't see what you have there, so I'm not for certain, but probably.
Oh, but it has
What if-
ammo. That's the trade-off. Okay.
The Vandal also has the drones.
Right.
The launchers still have to like actually travel, and the other one, the light particle beam, doesn't have to.
That is also true. Starship combat, huh?
Oh, goody.
Trying to make it easier.
Okay.
I mean, it is definitely better than rules as written because yikes.
Yeah, those are is poorly
Yikes. Those
done.
rules are
Poorly
really
done.
bad.
I know. Starship chases are fun, but they kind of like They're the same every time, so.
They
Yeah.
Pathfinder 1 had a chase system for like foot chases, and it was very similar.
It was very similar, yeah.
But I thought it worked pretty well.
It's like you're chasing him down, and it's like he throws a shopping cart full of canned corn behind him, and you have to jump over.
Yeah.
Who's left?
I haven't gone.
Oh yeah.
I think. Could just maintain. I was thinking I might try to energize the shields.
Oh, so if
For
you
the
don't
next
do
round?
any other energize, you need to maintain to keep them.
Yeah, keep them energized. So I was thinking maybe I energize the defenses this time, and then next round drop and restore some shields. Drop all the energized stuff.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that could work.
Alright, let's do it. So, energizing the shields. That is a failure.
No.
I needed a 21, rolled a 2,
Incredible.
rolled a 4.
So you break our
Great.
shields, huh?
No, so one of the 3
So-
systems.
If I had not already acted, is
You
this
could
a case where I
micromanage.
could have micromanaged and rerolled
Correct.
that? Okay.
Correct. Which is why it's such a cool. Sorry, let me tone that down a little bit, Jake. That's why it's such a okay ability.
There it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Thank you.
It's fine.
Alright, so
The
no more
downside is if
energized
you're
systems.
waiting to micromanage everybody, then you end up not doing anything on your turn.
Right.
Something
one of
gets
these has to
a
be critical?
condition. I
Yeah,
know
you
which
don't
one.
choose though, right?
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Well, it does say choose one.
It does say choose one.
An
Okay.
energized system, the system you attempted, or the power core. I don't
Well, let's
know
go power core.
what
Power core is
the
a great
critical
one.
conditions are for this. Is there a place I can see that? on
Yeah,
here?
actually under the status button, you can change any of these to change their conditions, or you can just go on the actual where's it at? Page of Starships Revised. Page 12. Which one do you want to know about specifically?
I'm just turning them on and checking.
Okay, that'll work too.
Not shields. We'll throw it on engines. I did it. Or not engines, power core.
Oh yeah, let's do power core.
I did it, so I'll put it on there.
All right. Nice. Nicely done. Is that everybody?
Where are you setting that in the summary?
In the
Status.
status.
Oh, it's status.
Status. Ship status.
It is now, power core is now glitching.
I gotcha.
All right. Drone's turn. Well, actually, is he even going to move? He's not going to move. He's just going to turn. Move. Oops. Hey, huh, huh. All right. Going to take a shot. Charges his weapon underneath him. Takes a shot. That is going to be 22 against AC.
Yeah.
That will be a hit. Here comes the damage roll. The roll is 6 points. That's a garbage roll. 6 points of damage. Next drone's turn. What's the space here? Oh, perfect. Gonna just fly over here. Let me make the check. There's almost no way he fails this. Yeah, we're good. Same thing. He's also gonna fire his coil gun. Natural 2 on the
coil
die.
gun.
He misses. Yeah. Coil gun. Leave it up to me. I'll just tell you what it is every time. This
I do that all the
drone's
time,
just
yeah.
flying your way. Moving as quickly as he can. Drone towards the back. See what his range is. Yes! Alright. Make his first check. Burp. Good. Takes a shot. Oh yeah. 19 on the die. That is a hit. Here comes the damage stars. Going to be 10 points of damage.
Ouch.
Getting those shield numbers down.
Yeah, we're gonna need a recharge.
All right. Back to the top of the order, round 4. This orbital drone doesn't actually know where you're at the moment. He's just gonna fly and see if he can see you. Yeah, he can hit you from there. All right. He's just gonna spin, take a shot, do his piloting check real quick. Yep, no problem. Takes a shot with the gun mounted on the bottom of the ship. 14, miss. Last drone before your turn. Gonna get right up in your grill.
Hello.
Dang.
Flies right in front of you. And is also going to take a shot. So let me roll his piloting check. Boom, boom. Oh.
Someone wants to get railgunned. No, someone wants to get railed. That's what lists kills. He's gonna blow him up. Let's go.
Okay, alright, still made his piloting check. Takes a shot with his gun from point blank range. Nope, 13 against AC is a miss. It's back to you guys.
Get out of here. So should we do shields first?
I can do shields. I would like to.
Because
do
that
shields.
definitely needs to happen this turn, right?
Yeah.
Alex, are you just gonna keep flying directly straight right off the edge of this map?
I'm flying away from all people.
Priority number 1
So
was
maybe.
to make your map ruined.
So I think
No.
I want to try.
What's your
I
bonus to
wanna-
the check?
It's plus 15.
Okay.
I have a minus
ship
2
right in front of me,
because
so.
the thing is glitching. So basically, I have a plus 13.
Okay.
So maybe I don't try for 75%. Maybe I just
So
do
you need
50%.
You need. What, you have
This
plus
guy
13,
can't
so you
I
need
need a
22.
9.
Chad, aren't you
Nine.
excited the first night you got to play, we had to engage in Starship combat?
I have so many
Is the
cool
ship being
spells
right in front of me
that
mean I
nobody's gonna
can't
see.
move?
I know, they'll get there, don't worry.
So,
Because the maneuverability is 1.
if you want to shoot for 75,
You can move through its space
is
so
it
it gets an attack of
statistically
opportunity.
better for me to give you a plus 2 or for me to re-roll at a 15 if you fail it?
I have re-rolling is probably better.
Because I'm getting you up to a plus 15.
15, yeah. The re-rolling is probably better.
Re-rolling, yes, okay.
All right. Here we go.
Chad, by the way, if you want to... Oh, man.
Great.
There we
What was
go.
that for?
Glad that plus 2 didn't matter. That was for trying to restore the shields.
So,
So failure
so
is nothing happened.
if I micromanage this, I can re-roll with my diplomacy.
Correct.
Okay.
You're doing the shields wrong.
Nope.
And you should have a minus
Twitch?
2 on the roll. Or you just need to hit 24, I guess.
Do I also get a minus 2?
Well,
Well, I guess I don't know.
I mean,
I
you probably
assume
would
so.
get a -2, yeah, because it's still the same...
I just use
Same
my
check.
bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Chad, if you'd like to swap to gunnery seat,
It's like
you can do that and
this.
fire guns.
Gosh. It's not like.
And then I also
like
did
that,
it wrong.
though.
But only slightly
No
less
can do.
wrong.
That's terrible rolls.
That's good rolls, guys. A 16 and an 18. Love it.
There are multiple gunner seats.
Yeah, there's 2 gunner seats. You could do that instead of being magic officer. In fact, I would let you change this round if you want to be in a gunner seat instead of magic.
Also do
I keep
science
forgetting to
stuff
say
if
you can
felt like
swap.
it.
Oh yeah, you should go. Yeah, you should go gunner so you can shoot.
We could
2
use.
ships.
I mean, I'm doing good, but it's a target-rich environment.
Yeah, we need to be able to shoot more than 1 ship, right?
Yeah, it'd be really, really cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that,
'cause if
that
you
makes a lot
take-
of sense.
Actually, yeah, we have a gun that can shoot forward, and we have a gun that should be able to shoot to our left. I
Yeah.
don't know. This guy's at least in that arc, probably.
This other one is
What-
too, right?
Is there
yeah,
a dock
technically.
for
yeah.
that?
Is there a what?
Dock for that?
Oh, yeah. Are you on the spreadsheet, actually? Gunner's pretty easy. You can just click the gunner tab. I'll move you into the seat.
Spreadsheet. I might
yeah.
not be.
Yeah, isn't role-playing so fun? It's magical.
Magical.
Okay, I'm now on the
Maybe put your
spreadsheet.
spreadsheet
Got
there.
it.
All right.
There we go.
If you click on the gunner page, you can see. So you'll make a, I don't know, probably Mysticism. Yeah, you probably roll a mysticism check on this too. And you will do one of these actions. You can either shoot or probably fire at will. Either one of those is fine.
PC is getting almost half. Got almost half.
Oh,
Just a heads up.
right.
Well, good news.
No.
We're just gonna be shooting more.
I need you to recharge that PCU there, Caleb.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if our engineer...
If I had
you
to
want me
do
to
the
come
last
engineer?
2 rolls...
I could come engineer for you. I
I get
basically
2
built
natural
this
ones?
shit.
No, I just got 1 natural one.
See if we can't shoot this one that's in front of us, I guess, huh?
Okay. Do it. Who's taking a shot?
With the...
I was gonna
Railgun.
let Chad go first.
Oh, okay. What should I use?
You don't want that railgun.
Railgun this boy.
Railgun.
Railgun,
You
bro.
just want me to shoot, not fire at will?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. And railgun,
Yeah,
so
so
it's just mysticism?
Yep, because you can use mysticism in the gunnery seat.
Awesome.
I think it's just so they can let a magic. Oh my gosh! All
Nice.
right,
Yeah, let's go.
railgun point blank. It's basically touching the railgun. That's going to be a critical. I
right.
need you to roll double damage.
16 d4s.
A lot of d4s. Could be /R.
Base 16d4, yeah.
Wait, it would be /R space 16 and then space 1d4?
Nope, just 16d4.
16d4?
all one.
Okay.
Yep.
Got
yep,
it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
43.
Wow.
Jeez.
The most
This-
damage we've done so far.
This
Yeah.
ship is just obliterated in front of you, torn in half. Parts go flying in all directions, and it is dead.
Fly through the wreckage, go.
Yeah. I can do that now.
Absolute swag move.
Yeah, I guess if you can expose like our left side to this guy, well, he's
Yeah.
within range anyways, right?
I'm gonna move us up a little bit, just.
Do you want to fire before I move?
I was just about to say that. Let me double check. So that is on our left side. And our left side, which is port, has a range of 6. So I actually can't hit the far
Okay.
guy right now.
Yeah, can we close him?
Range of 6.
Yeah, that's what's on our port. You could also... We have a different gun on our starboard that I think I could use that's a little longer. Yeah, that should have... Yeah, everything else is longer. Our port side one is our short range one.
You get,
Weirdly.
this guy's the one that's trying to attach to us, right?
Right.
You get him
Yeah.
if you wanted.
He's
the
in
Afghan.
that... He's in that port arc.
I think he's in port.
I believe so. Let me look at the sheet just to confirm. Where are the arcs?
I think port extends from this line and this line.
That is correct. That is correct.
So we
Extends
Gucci?
from this line and this line, so you're good. He is in
Great.
the arc.
Okay. A blasto. Well,
That is a hit.
That's good.
Full
yeah.
damage.
I was gonna say, I crit on an 8 first
Yeah.
round, so... damage, and that was the... Sorry, I'm really bad at keeping track of what's where. So, port side, light particle
3d6,
beam,
yeah.
3d6, yes.
Damage.
Wow, that's
Okay.
pretty good.
Not bad.
Nice.
All right, 12 points of damage. Got it. Got it. Got it. All right. Who else needs
Shots on
act?
the board.
Ko needs to fly us away from this guy, I guess.
Yeah. We're gonna do evade again, I guess. Easy evade.
Easy evade. Okay.
Or
You don't get to move 4 this time, sorry. It's 3.
4 is our normal.
Oh, okay.
I was
Never
going
mind.
5
You get to move
before.
4, not 5.
I want to turn. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom. Okay.
Boom.
Is that everybody?
Yep.
All right. Time Time for some drone action. Alright, first one gonna fly up. Let me take his piloting check here. No problem. Coil gun shot. That is a 21 against AC.
Sure.
Here comes the damage. It's going to be 5 point. That is a terrible roll. 5 points of damage. I didn't even get through your... I just completed your shield, I guess, by 5 points.
Yeah.
Ooh. Alright.
Shield's at 0, though.
How fun. How fun. Alright. This guy is going to rotate and... Oops. Move up to here. Rotate again. Gonna take... let me do his piloting check. Do his coil gun. Oh yeah, no problem. Piloting checks are really easy for these guys, if you haven't noticed. Alright, that is a 21 against AC is a hit, rolling damage. No way!
Actually,
5 points of damage again.
that should not be a hit, actually.
Wow.
Because I rolled a 28, which is breakthrough, which is +4.
Is it only against one target, or is it against all targets?
Oh, I forgot we had boosted AC.
Oh, is it
What
only
does it say?
versus the
I think it's against a target.
one target?
Yeah. So I'll miss the first shot, but this one hits. So just put 5 points back in your shields for the first guy. Alright, this drone's turn. Buckle up, boys. Ka-ching!
We gotta specify who we're evading.
Oh yeah, no problem. Alright. This guy's spines come out. Actually misses his attachment. Yikes. Okay, so he doesn't get attached to you. That sucks. Alright, last drone gonna move up here. Is he within range? Man, just frickin' barely. Let's take a shot. Pilot. Followed by... Okay, no natural 1. That's good. Natural 3 on the die. That is a miss. Top of the order. Drone 1... not within room yet. Space yet. Oops. But he is going to do the same thing. Pilot. Coil gun. Oh, here we go. 20 against AC.
Yeah.
Is a hit. Here comes the damage. Come on, anything other than 5, please. 10! I'll take 10. 10 points of damage. Done! You guys are up.
Not happy
5
about
drones
those
left.
shields still.
Yeah. Maybe I just do a 50% shield.
Yeah.
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 We're running low on PCU after that. Next round, I gotta get more PCU.
Yep.
Alright, that is a success.
Okay.
So
Excellent.
12, we get 12 shield points back.
That'll play.
And just so you gunners know, we have 29 PCU left.
Oh boy. How does the backup one work?
We're already using the backup one.
Yeah, you're using it all the time,
It
basically.
adds to our max and
the
to our
total,
regen.
the total PCU includes...
Yeah.
Both of them, yeah.
Oh,
Correct.
Okay.
Woo,
Gotcha.
29 PCU, boys. You guys are going to be a floating rock that I'm going to be just decimating here
Oh
soon.
boy.
We're fine.
Our max is 80. It's not like down that much.
Yeah. We get 12 every round.
What can
Do
we
we
shoot
want-
and not die?
Yeah, I mean, do we still want to
We
do
could
2
shoot
gunners then?
Oh yeah, I think shoot. The more people we get out of the sky, the less time I have to spend on shields, and the more time I can spend
We
on
still
PCUs.
have, I mean, we have 2 shots, and then hopefully we recharge it next round.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Right.
So I guess we can use railgun to shoot this guy, and then that shitty gun to shoot this guy.
Yeah.
Is that the guy you
Who-
already
who'd
hit?
we
with
already
that same
hit?
gun?
Yeah, we already hit this guy.
Yeah, I think that's the guy we already
Yeah.
hit once.
Yeah.
So
Do that.
let's do that. I will roll for shitty gun.
Do it.
Okay. Which one are you shooting at again?
I'm shooting at the close one with shitty gun.
Okay. All right, got it.
Plus 16.
Got it.
Oh no.
Ah,
No, it's
okay.
fine.
23.
it was a crit on an 8 round 1.
23
It's
is
possible.
a hit. Roll
Look
me
Look
some
at that.
You
Oh
got
wait,
First
wait,
try.
wait. I'm wrong. That is a crit. That is
Okay.
plus
Yes.
10.
That is a crit exactly
Dang.
then. Let's go.
Why did
Nice.
these things even come after us?
There
It
are a
should
lot
be
of them. We have taken some
3d6.
decent damage.
Yeah,
Ah.
for sure.
You didn't also get hit by the rail launcher, which does
18.
a lot of damage. 18 points of damage.
Oh,
okay.
right, with the crit.
18 points. All right. Nice hit.
Oh, it's still up.
What's the crit specialization? What happens with the crits? They get a special thing that happens too, right?
Yep, I'm rolling for it right now because this is the first time you've crit that you haven't absolutely decimated something. Oh, actually, that's not true because I rolled for the other one that one time.
Not that we know
it's
it's on our one sensors, but you know.
Yeah, you don't know specifically.
It has more than 30 HP.
You guys still need to go? Everybody done?
Yeah, turret.
Oh, no. How much you want to see?
Chad, turret down this one.
We're doing rail gun on the mid. We're doing
We're doing
most,
you know.
right?
We're doing
Rail-
like a rail gun, right? Like
Rail gun,
We're doing a
bro.
most, right?
Yeah, get him.
22. That is a hit. Roll damage.
How many?
Just 8 d4s this time.
4. Okay, I see that.
Nice.
19 points of damage. Hard hits. Looks like it's broken off part of one of the fins on the side of the ship. But it is still up.
Can I pause? How much longer? We've gotten less than half of these ships. It's like
We can
midnight
pause-
here.
Yeah, we can pause whenever you would like. I can keep this right where it's at.
Okay, just because it doesn't seem like we're gonna get this done before 1.
It has been a slow combat. We also started late.
I mean, sure.
No, I just mean that's why it's probably like taking so long.
I mean,
yeah, that's
you
fine.
are probably right. I'm
won't
not
stop.
upset that it took so long. It's more, I do need to sleep.
We
Yeah.
stop at the end of all of our.
Yeah, just have Alex fly us,
Yes,
and then
yeah,
we
yeah,
should
yeah,
be
that's
through
perfect.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, the perfect.
Do we want to evade or save the PCU?
Well, so
I
we
don't know,
can
but
say evade is versus one target.
Yeah, it's
so
not as good as I thought.
Good thing we didn't
Has
make our
Evade been
signature
using
move.
PCU? Has somebody been
Right.
tracking that? I didn't know Evade used PCU.
Yep,
Yeah,
we've been doing
PCU.
it.
It's 2
Yeah.
PCU.
We've
No,
done
we've
what,
been
three times.
keeping track.
Subtract
Don't
six.
even worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay, our PCU's at 4.
Yeah, sweet.
It hasn't regen for this turn, but it's at 4.
Your PCU
I'll
is at
fly.
4?
It's
Yeah.
at 4.
Oh, I can't
Look
wait
up.
to blow
Look
you
up
out of the
my
sky. This is
Ah,
great.
push shit off.
Hey, I've done 35 points of damage, okay?
Yep. Only, 105 to go?
I believe. Oh!
Oh my
Second
god.
natural one of a piloting check that I've got.
Wait, I haven't gone. Worker manage.
Yeah.
Listen, Code, you need to steer like this.
let me do it. 31.
Yeah,
31.
slightly
Finally,
better.
someone can fly this ship.
Goodness gracious.
Oh no. Yeah, I hate to
Aren't you like an
see it.
ace pilot or something?
I am ace
Allegedly.
pilot.
Allegedly. He's doing this on purpose. He's just flying freaking straight to the edge of the screen. Look at him. I'm gonna have to duplicate
doing
this
it on
space.
purpose.
He's doing it on purpose.
It's okay, because it's the end of our turn, so you have an entire week or more.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah, I'll have a week to plan, or 2 weeks actually, technically. All right, we'll leave it right there. Maybe you guys can finish off these ships before I destroy it. Another 105 points of health on your ship. We'll see.
We got rid of the
Maybe-
big gun.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get to Aurelos on our next session. Which I believe will be in 2 weeks.
Maybe.
Xavier gone next week, right?
Yeah, my brother's getting married.
Oh,
nice.
sure.
Congrats to your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, congrats. That's what I meant.
Oh my gosh. All right. Cool. Well, we will catch everybody in 2 weeks. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Right.
See ya.